let us get a look at these lists. So we have Erik, the man, the myth, the legend, playing Mono Grey Knights. What a freak show! What an absolute freak show! Then
This
we
is
have
definitely freak show material.
You have Leigh Abbey playing Tau. We will go over Erik's first because we have gone over it twice before. He has Mono Grey. If you haven't heard the news, he has a brother captain with a halberd and stormbolter. He is his lord. He has Lawmaster, which means he gets to know 3 psychic powers. He has Gate Infinity, Hammerhand, and he has the Fury of Demos relic. And then we have Keldor Drago, who has Gate Infinity and Astral Aim. He then has a Nemesis Grandmaster with a great sword who has Sanctuary. He has an Apothecary with Astral Aim. He has a 10-man Paladin squad with Gate. They have 4 Silencers, 2 Warding Staves, and 8 Halberds in that squad. Then he has a unit of 10 Purifiers, all with Falchions, and they have Vortex of Doom. Lastly, for his infantry, he has a Purgation squad of 5 with Sanctuary. And then to round out his list, his last 2 options are 2 Godhammer Pattern Land Raiders. We've talked about this list more than any other list. So, initial thoughts. What do you guys think again?
I mean, I don't know what half that stuff does, but it sounds pretty good. He's been obviously doing well with it.
Yeah.
Well, it's extremely elite. He does have some pretty terrible matchups, but I think he played the Australian meta really well with it. There are very few, say, like House Raven Castellans at this event, things like that would just pick up the Land Raiders, pick up a bunch of Paladins in one go. So that really worked in his favor. It's a really well thought out list in that way, and just from the couple games we've been able to see on stream, he plays it very well. The Land Raider positioning is fantastic,
and it puts out a ton of damage.
Yeah, the Stormbolter shots are in. Yeah, there's just so much.
So we're just having objective placement now. It looks like Erik is objective, which means Leigh will be able to pick sides. I know they'll roll off again for deployment and to pick sides.
So this is you mentioned there's one other table that is undefeated of 2 players.
Yes, sorry, it's not. Well, it's undefeated, but it is Liam Hackett with the Meganobs, which is Val's boy with the Meganobs, and he's playing against Josh McMillan, who we saw last stream. So it's Orc versus on the second top.
Right, and if either of these players get a 20, does that mean they take it, or is it close?
Literally, I think it's pretty much decided that whoever wins on this table with the way the scores are will take first place.
Okay.
But unless there's a tie and Liam gets a win, in which case he'll jump. But Liam,
I don't think he will. If they tie, I think Leigh gets to an 87, and Liam can only get to an 84.
There you go. So under those terms, if they tie, this will be first and second. So what is it? Erik's starting this on a 75, so he'd go to an 85, and so he'd still be first and second. So Erik needs to win this to come first, otherwise he'll most likely come second. But Liam needs to get a smashing if he wants to get anything better than third. Because I don't think Liam can't win. So it's either one of these guys will be first and third, and then second's up for grabs, it looks like.
Yeah, because they're doing win-loss and then battle points, right? It's not like a standard ATC.
Yep, exactly right. All right, we will jump over to Leigh's list. So he has got a Tau list. Everything is Tau Sept. He has Commander Shadow Sun. He has Dark Strider. He has 3 units of Breaches. I'm assuming that's just because they are the cheapest buy-in for the battalion. Then he has an Outrider detachment with Anvar, who is the special ethereal. Then he has 3 units of 12 shield drones. Then he has a Cadre Fireblade in a Vanguard detachment. He has Dayak Grek, which is the 20-point crit shaper from Blackstone Fortress. Then he has 2 Riptides with SMS, ATS, and Velocity Trackers. And then he has a unit of 3 Hazard suits, which with ATS and double barrel burst cannons each. Lastly, he has 3 broadsides with ATS and the high yield and SMS. So he has a lot of line of sight shooting. And it's all going to be -1, but still, like, packing all those 2+ armor saves, I think it should be fine.
Yeah, the problem is just volume. You know, if you ask, you eventually going to fail saves, and the Grey Knights are just so expensive.
And the power armor guys will get almost can't afford the table.
Yeah, like if you can start. if the Riptides and the Broadsides live to turn 3, I think, like all of them, I think we'll take this because they're just, unless he starts to reduce the damage output, he's not going to win that shooting war. But, I mean, Eric's incredible. He's surprising me every time. So
I think he just needs to play a very extremely cagey game and just pick his spot.
Can you guys see now? Is it all clear?
Everything's good.
Okay, good. Sorry. Yeah. We put paint out and no one put their names down, so we had to figure out who's playing on what table and go from there.
Dude, if they don't put their get them off, pull them off. If they don't put
get them out of there.
If they don't put their names on it, they don't get a freaking score.
It's like
get them out of there.
I have to tie their shoelaces too. It's going nuts.
40k plays, man. We're a bunch of maladjusted weirdos.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll update the scorecard.
Yep. So yeah, what do you guys think? So on paper, the matchup is leaning way towards Leigh, like undoubtedly. The table does favour Erik quite a bit. If this was Planet Bowling Ball, this would be a 2-turn game. It's that. Shadow Sun's a big deal here. Getting rerolls to hit, and then reroll to wins on the broadsides means the broadsides have a decent chance of popping a land rate every turn. Especially if he gets ignores cover on them as well. Although, from the looks of things, he hasn't got any. He's got 0, which I actually is the way I play Tau as well. I don't bother with Marker Lights. When you got Shadow Sun, I don't think he. I suppose the only Marker Light he's got is Dark Strider, who packs his single one.
Really, no Marker Lights there.
And his Cadre Fireblade. He's got 2 Marker Lights in his whole.
He's got 5. Each of his Breacher teams has one as well.
There you go. Sorry, I missed that.
Yeah, and Tau really don't have a ton to spend command points on, so you can basically use the plus D3 Marker Light strategy every turn.
Yeah, I'm the same. I honestly think they've got more than enough buffs in other ways. That Marker Lights are not the huge pivotal thing that everyone thinks they are.
Particularly when you're running a Shadow Sun list and Anva. So I mean, Anva is giving the reroll 1s every turn because he can do the 2, and giving the Feel No Pain.
And the 6 plus Feel No Pain. Yeah. Leigh's list is pretty strong, guys. No doubt about it. And it looks like they've got table quarters deployment. So it looks like the way they're dividing it up right now.
So I think that's to Erik's advantage, having a longer deployment style.
Yeah, I think it is as well. So because he can sit outside the 36-inch range, he can really. Yeah. He can outrange him first. So what were you going to say, Jim?
I said maybe deep strike some things, gate some things, move around.
So that piece of terrain to the right, the center, that long piece of ruin.
Yeah.
I saw him leverage that really well in the first game we had on, which was him versus Hayden Waldark. If he was
how tall is that thing?
It's 3 levels. It's tall.
Sorry?
It's 3 levels high, so it'd be at least 8 to 9 inches.
Land Raiders and stuff behind that.
Very, very much higher Land Raider behind there. I would be betting, though, that he will put his Land Raiders all the way at the back of the board, outranges 36 with them, and then put his Paladins behind that and just Astral Aim through it all game.
Mm-hmm.
Can you just remind me, Land Raiders have no penalties for moving and shooting, right? Because of the Machine Spirit?
That's correct. Yeah.
So he can kind of sit back and then move in, just start right at 48 and kind of shoot.
Absolutely right. So he'll probably hunker down there behind cover and shoot his 48 shots out every turn, and then just plan his moment, gate over, and go balls to the walls. But I honestly think we're not going to see a huge amount of action in the early turns of this. Erik will really want to tease this out. I think it's with this deployment. I think Erik has it on him. His terms are simply because he outranges everything. He outranges literally everything with his being able to things out of line of sight, have Astral Aim, and then having the 2 Land Raiders. My only issue is he's got like a full, probably a third of Erik's army has no play here. All the Power Armor Marines, they can't do anything. As soon as
can
they
he deep strike them at all?
Yeah, he can deep strike him, or he can have him in the Land Raiders. I think he should deep strike him.
What up, Kevin?
But I honestly, they don't do anything. They come down, they shoot once, they smite once, they're dead. So I'm not sure there's anything to really be gained by using them.
So this is actually really, I think it's a really good game for a lot of people that play Tau to watch, because a lot of people, when they play very shooty Tau, they try to play super aggressive against them, and a lot of times that ends up with you being tabled.
Yeah.
So, even my list, like when I play Chaos, I usually play super cagey against how like I play the game for turns 4 to 6, not games 1 to 3. And 1 to 3 is just about survival and mitigating the damage they can do, and then trying to overwhelm them 3 to 6, and not giving them 6 turns to shoot you. Because if you let them shoot you for 6 turns, you're going to get tabled. Whereas if you can make it so that they're only really doing damage to you in about 3 turns of the game, then you're going to have enough to win the game.
Yep, exactly right, man.
And I think new players, the thing about this kind of game is, if you've been playing your army a certain way against 90% of opponents, and then you play a game list like Tau, making that adjustment from playing like maybe a bit more aggressive to playing cagey can be really hard for new opponents to make that style switch. You know what I mean? Because you're so used to playing a certain way, and you got to play a completely different way. And that's actually something that I think a lot of new players aren't able to do, is to look at the matchup and change how they would normally play.
No, I couldn't agree more, man.
Yeah.
Are those players now, or just putting them there for deployment purposes?
Yeah, everyone's just chucking down their stuff. I was
like, well, just forget what everything I said. Yeah, there they are, right at the back there. Now, is this the deployment where Leigh has to deploy his whole army? Looks like he's.
I think Erik's looks like Erik is going first deployment wise.
Isn't that Leigh with all the Tau in the bottom right?
No, but Erik's just placed a Land Raider up to the top
Leigh's
left.
placed almost his entire army on the bottom right.
Then I'd probably say it's one go each go. Well,
I think he just moved it over there. I don't think he actually placed that.
Yeah, I think he just chucked his stuff on the board. I don't think that's actually the deployment, because otherwise that's terrible.
Lee's just chucked his stuff.
Which means Lee's going to go first if that's the way he's deploying.
No, Leigh hasn't chucked anything down. He's only just started deploying now. It's 1-1-1, which means Erik will get the plus 1%.
Okay.
So a crazy way that this could be played is super aggressive by Erik, and you just try and charge shit with your Land Raider. Like, try and get the Land Raiders to charge the broad. But it's the big loss, big win way of going, which is not what he's going to do. 100%.
The problem with the Land Raider is, because it's a vehicle, it's only going to really tag like 1, maybe 2 things, and it takes up so much space that even if you tag, say, a Riptide, to try to also then get in a bunch of close combat units in the same unit is just so awkward, because it just kind of blocks off everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep. Very true. But the whole reason there would be is because if he could actually just get a wrap on like a broadside, the game's over. Like you go up there, you charge it with the Land Raiders. Have the Land Raiders
point with 2 Land Raiders and like a
no. So the
broadsides don't have to fly, right? So anytime you can tag one.
You should. I was just trying to think of a way for him to use the power armor guys, and I was thinking the Land Raiders full of the power armor guys just push up the board, try and charge a broadside, and then the turn in which the Land Raider dies, you just charge and wrap with the guys inside. It's probably not going to work though. There's too much firepower.
It might be a play where, and this is kind of hearkening to my core trick, where you gate a Land Raider full of models?
You can.
Yep.
So you gate the Land Raider, let it, if it maybe dies to Overwatch, and then you place your Grey Knights 3 inches closer to the Tau.
Yep.
And then you have like a 4-inch charge to get in with all the Grey Knights.
Right. Yep. In my mind, I don't like broadsides. I think they're a liability to a good player, especially a good player who has access to ignores Overwatch. So in my mind, they're the thing that you can expose the most about a Tau army. I'm not sure he's going to get the opportunity here. I'm just looking at how aggressive Leigh's deployment is right now, and it's looking like he's already deployed 2 Riptides right on the front, as close as he can.
The thing with the broadsides, though, is they just put out so much damage.
Yeah, exactly right.
If you can protect them properly, I mean, the high yield missile pods are just devastating.
Well, the Shadow Sun will give him rerolls to hit and rerolls to wound, so it's 24 high yield missiles plus 24 SMS. Hitting on 4s, rerolling against the Land Raider, that'll be about 18 hits. Winning on 5s, rerolling, so about 12 wounds. And then they're -2, he'll have a 4+ save. 6 will go through. 6d3 probably doesn't kill it, but 2 turns, 100%, it's a Land Raider dead. That's not even factoring in the hazards.
Don't you get the +1? Oh, I guess the +1 to wound is it if you do a wound or if you remove model?
If you do a wound.
Okay, so that's also a factor.
As soon as he gets to force to wound rerolling, I think he just leaves 2 or 3 wounds left. That's the thing, like, I really hate D3 winged weapons. God, I hate them so much.
Yeah, so bad.
Oh, it just
As a
frustrates.
Custodes player, it's
man.
the worst.
It's why Thunderhammers are hands and so much better than Power Fists.
Yeah,
100%,
dude.
And why
Leigh's doing his due diligence. He's measuring all his hazard suits are insanely good as well, guys. So I think all the AT for the Australian Team Championships has just got. I'll just double check that. If they have gone live, I can shout my list from this. Yep, lists are up for ATC. So for ATC, my tower list is 3 units of 3 hazard suits and 2 riptides.
Hazard suits?
Absolute filth. Yeah.
Yeah, they're good.
So each unit of 3 has 48 heavy bolter shots, essentially. Yeah. So
ATC.
That's ATC. That's ATC. Yeah. ETC you can't take 4, so can't do that. Yeah,
that's a shame.
It's funny. I love that Luke is not listening right now because he's on the Queensland team. So I just disclosed my list. That's fucking awesome. Sweet. No, ATC. ATC is the Australian Team Championships. It's like the ETC, but it's for the states of Australia. So everyone sends a team of 8 guys in Australia and battle it off for who's got the best state. Yeah, Luke needs the umbrella. I've already messaged him. He needs to bring his umbrella out.
Get the umbrella. Get him out of there.
Get that umbrella up. Get that umbrella up. God damn it.
Yeah, just as it's going down over here.
Yeah, I know. It's just going up over there.
Someday the sun will go down here.
The good thing is...
How far north are you, Peter?
I am on the 59th parallel.
But I don't know what that. I don't know from a geographical place.
I'm on the border of Northwest Territories.
Are you in permanent winter or summer right now?
I will be in like a week. So the sun goes down here around 11:30 at night right now, and it will come up around 3:34 in the morning. It's mostly like a twilight all night. In June, like during solstice, there's a good 3 weeks where the sun just doesn't go down. It's just daylight all day.
That's craziness. Just the concept of that is crazy. Luke, can you hear us right now? Give us a thumbs up if you can hear me.
Yeah, I'm going to set up the umbrella now, the famous umbrella.
We can't hear you.
Okay.
Get the umbrella. He's got it. There's the umbrella. Spear that shit. Spear that shit through the window.
Watch this.
Do it, man. I want to see you throw it.
I just want to see him throw it and then a glass falling.
Yeah, and the table gets cut in half by the roof coming down.
So epic.
There he is. I can see his shadow.
There it is.
Do the good work, son. Do it. The hero we need.
Yep. Why doesn't he just stand? If he just stands,
stand there. Yeah.
Shift a little bit. Okay, no, it's over.
Yeah, he was perfectly placed to block it all out before. There it is. I can see it. Come on, do it, man.
Isn't it bad luck to open up an umbrella indoors? Doesn't that cause frogs to rain from the sky or something?
They already do here. We got cane toad problems.
That's true.
Yeah, but priorities, dude. Come on.
Yeah.
Where are the broadsides? Are the broadsides in the middle of that?
He's tucked them in behind the riptides. It's like he's definitely going for the Shadow Sun.
Yeah, everything's in range. Turn 1, drop shot. Yeah. Either he's going to Montcar up to, or he's just going to try to see if he's in range. Turn 1, just pop everything. I want to know where the second Land Raider is because Erik should be done with his deployment by now. He should be finished.
I think behind the other one.
Yeah, I think so as well. Good job, Luke. Look at that. Where's the sun glare now? It's gone.
Mary Poppins strikes again, eh?
Look at this. The hero.
Mary Poppins, yo.
Oh, it's a busy time, boys. Sorry.
It is. No, it's fine, dude. Do what you got to do. We got this. We got this locked up.
You guys are holding down the fort. I'm Luke, by the way. I'm Luke, by the way. If there's other people I haven't met here.
No, it's just Pete and Jim again, man.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
And when I say I mean it's the amazing Falcon and the incredible Jim. And I'm a humble commentator. My name is Adam, for those who don't know me. I talk a mad amount of shit and mostly fail at commentating.
You missed him giving away his ATC list. I guess you'll let
Luke.
Joe know.
Oh, really?
The ATC list has just gone live, and I just gave them our ins and out of how to beat mine, and you're not allowed to hear.
Aren't these put to Twitch afterwards so I can just watch it again? Or
Yeah, no, you can't. You're not allowed to. I'm going to delete this.
Someone
go back.
Give me a
go back into
timestamp.
this episode. I'm going to edit it out.
No, you're not. Give me a timestamp.
No one. Not allowed to.
Jesus. There's two Morisolis in the chat, and they're both talking shit. I don't even understand.
Yeah, one of the. Yeah, actually, there is two Morrisoli. What the shit is going on there?
What is happening?
Will the real Morrisoli please stand up?
Yeah,
Who's this?
we're not like
God.
the world is not ready for another Morrisoli.
I thought he was in Thailand. How is this happening?
He is in
Maybe
Thailand.
Morrisoli is really the changeling.
Oh Jesus! What if he had his identity stolen?
Oh, that'd be so good.
That happens in Thailand, I hear.
So I heard Morrisoli is a Thai trans person.
That makes sense. Or maybe M. Morrisoli is Mother Morrisoli, and Morrisoli is just. Now it's starting to make sense.
What time is it that you're so hungover?
He's in Thailand, so it should be a couple of hours.
Oh, you're actually in Thailand.
Yeah, Morrisoli's in Thailand.
I thought that was just a rumor.
No. He's actually legitimately in Thailand. He went on holiday.
Okay.
It's 1 p.m. where he is, which is the same as where it is for me. Yeah. Looks like the game is afoot, and we are rolling to see who goes first.
Here we go.
Eric's rolling 2 dice to see who goes first.
Yeah, it's a Grey Knight stratagem.
He's playing Grey Knights.
He's playing a Grey Knight strat.
Yeah, to roll 2 dice to get first turn.
Yeah, makes sense.
Oh no, they're rolling for the scouring for how much each of worth, guys.
That's right.
Okay. It all makes sense now.
And clock
Hey,
started.
what is this for? For us idiots?
Oh, they shook hands.
So
that man bun just came into the screen for a second.
Yep. So they have to decide which is the primary, which is the secondary objective. So one of these, they're all worth 2. One of them's worth 3. One.
Is it random?
Yeah. It's random. That's what Erik was rolling for.
Okay. So it looks like the one in.
We need to know which one.
I'll grab it. I will grab it for you guys. Be right back.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of scouring because it can just totally bone one army, but it's okay.
Yeah.
So it looks like
Happens
he's
to
going
the
first.
best of us.
So can Maelstrom. It's all good.
Looks like
looks like Leigh's going first. I wonder if Erik had the choice. Because I think that would have been my call.
If I'm Erik, I give Leigh first turn.
Yeah, same. I agree.
Because this is going to be a game where he needs to jump on objectives, turn 6, and try to win it that way.
Yeah.
Not just that, but prepared positions on all those Grey Knights. I mean, it looks like most of them are in cover, but then his Land Raiders get it too. It'll be helpful.
Yeah, I'd assume. Yeah. Well, I actually assume his Land Raiders in cover where it is right now. The one that's on that is on the terrain piece, and it should be 50% everywhere, everything from Leigh. So it's got a 1-up save.
Can't see that other one, but I don't know what kind of tricks they'd pull anyway. So
yeah. So I would assume we're going to get a. I have to assume we're going to get a Montcar this turn.
That's the movie. That's the movement one, right?
Yeah, move and shoot without penalty.
We got 33 viewers. Thank you so much for jumping on your Sundays, your Saturdays, wherever you are in the big wide world. This is good 40k, good wholesome 40k content being brought to you by Down Under fucking Network. And
a bunch of cunts. Oh look, Val Heffelfinger.
And Val's decided to join us. That is 100%. That is 100% a Montcar.
Yep.
Everybody's going to get an advance and shoot with that penalty. Leigh's just remembered he has to draw cards because this is actually a Maelstrom game. It's okay. I do that all the time. See, there is a risk that this game is just kind of a non-event. Leigh just kind of walks up, has 2 shooting phases, and Erik's army's not there anymore. I hope and pray it doesn't go that easy because I want an epic conclusion of this event. But it is on the cards.
Now, I know are they using ITC rules for terrain or just?
They are. Yeah.
Okay.
So bottom floor is line of sight blocking.
Yeah, I've played this game 14 million times in my head, and Erik only wins in one version.
It was the only way.
We're in the end game now.
We're in the end game now, baby. All right. So we had a request to go over the list again. I will jump over them very quickly because we have done this before. But Erik Lathouras, he's playing mono motherfucking Grey Knights because he is a baller of a human being. He has a brother captain. He has Kaldor Drago. He has a Grandmaster in Nemesis Dreadnought armor. He has an Apothecary, 10 Paladins, 10 Purifiers, 5 Purgators, and 2 Godhammer pattern Land Raiders. Yes, it is as crazy as it seems. How did he get here? Lord only knows. I don't know what souls he
Can I just
sacrificed.
remark that Godhammer Land Raider is like the coolest sounding thing.
It friggin' is. It's so cool. If only the model was actually...
Anything that is like Godhammer in front of it is awesome.
Yep, it's true.
Yeah. That's the name of Eric's game. That's his team Godhammer. Good segue. So Godhammer Gaming is run by Erik, Hayden Waldock, who was on the stream game 1, and also Simon Gojkovic, who was last year's ETC captain. They run Godhammer Gaming out of Queensland. They put out a bunch of content. They do all the usual shtick of services like list design and training and coaching. And getting coached by Simon and Erik is actually kind of crazy cool because Eric's one of the most unique players in the game, and Simon is one of the most accomplished and well-respected players in Australia. So if anybody's interested in that, just look up Godhammer Gaming. Erik also does his own blog called Hive Fleet something or other. I'll chuck a tag up on that on our Facebook page at some point. And the reason he's playing Grey Knights here is that he put it out to his listeners, is he going to play for the next event? And it got overwhelmingly voted that he has to play Grey Knights, mono Grey Knights. And here he is on the top table.
I like his patrons or listeners because it sounds like they have some.
They're all freaking
now
trolls.
they're going to be they're probably laughing to themselves that he's just going to get tabled, but now they're probably like,
who's laughing? All right, that is Eric's list. Over to Leigh's list. 3 detachments of Tau. The first one is a battalion. He has Commander Shadow Sun, Dark Strider, 3 units of Breaches with Marker Lights, which I missed before. He has an Outrider detachment with Anvar and 3 times 12 shield drones for a total of 36, which is a heinous amount. Then he has a Vanguard detachment with a Fireblade, who has the Pure Tide Engram Neurochip. His Warlord, by the way, is... Who's his Warlord? His Warlord is Anvar. And then he has Dialer Grek, which is the cheapest chips Elite's choice from Blackstone Fortress. Then he has 2 Riptides with SMS, Heavy Burst, ATS, and Velocity Trackers. And lastly, he has he has 3 Hazard Support suits. They all have ATS and Double Barrel Burst Cannons. And lastly, he has 1 unit of 3 broadsides with high yield SMS and ATS.
And 6 more shield drones.
And do they have 6 more shield drones?
Yeah, attached to the broadsides.
That's way too many shield drones. You never need that many.
Yeah, 42.
That's a huge amount. I usually just go with 30. I find I've never needed more than 30 so far. But who knows? He's here, so it can't be bad.
I mean, yesterday we watched a game where Erik killed like 82 Plague Bearers in 2 rounds of shooting, so he will need these shield drones.
Yeah.
Now, if Grey Knights can only take Demonology and summon a Plague Hulk, I think this would be a much closer game.
Yeah, if this was 7th edition, this would be a much closer game.
Yeah, absolutely right. So yeah, he is Montcarring up, guys. So he's going to be able to shoot at full capacity with his entire army due to Shadow Sun's jankiness.
Yeah, more solely. He's got the tip. Is that what you're bringing to ATC?
ATC, yeah. He's just bringing 3 Plague.
I believe it. But is the blue Morrisoli the true Morrisoli, or was it M. Morrisoli? I'm still confused.
They're both the same dude. One was on his phone, one was on his laptop.
Not true. You can't have 2 accounts.
Sure you can. I've got 3 accounts.
Jesus Christ.
I have
you lived in the past, Pete. Quit living in the past, man. Looks like
you can have your normal account and then your trolling account.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Looks like
I just really like being Yak Hunter on Twitch and then talking about myself and nobody knows, or used to not know who I was. It was really good.
Nice. It's too late now. You suffered from your own fame.
Yeah, I'm probably the 900th most famous Warhammer player in the world.
Exactly. What a phenomenal
Easily. Time. Maybe 9,000.
The stats on that fame?
Yeah, we need the stats.
Yeah.
There should be a new part of the website for 40k fame.
Nice. What's he? Is it shield drones that he's bubbled out towards the? I'd have to assume because it looks like it's more than a unit of 5.
Yeah, he's got like 40 shield drones or something ridiculous.
Yeah, so he can just use them as his screen at will, they're actually really a really good screen because they're essentially warp surged fly plague bearers.
Yep.
Yeah, so
they're
they're ridiculously good.
Do they -1 to hit?
Nah, they're 4+5++ toughness 4 with
I'm
a
thinking
5 up save.
I'm thinking the Sniper Drones are -1,
Yeah, Sniper Drones are -1 to hit. Yeah.
which is also stupid.
Aaron Luffer, odds on Purifiers being first blood from SMS. Look, if they're actually on the table, Erik deserves to lose this game. They should either be in Deep Strike or inside the
Land Raiders.
100%. Val Heffelfinger, that's a great comment.
It is also accurate.
It's the national anthem, isn't it?
Yeah, that's how Canada's national anthem starts.
I always remember an episode of Ren and Stimpy where they had the Mounties and there was the Canadian kilted Yaxmen. And they rode yaks and they wore kilts for some odd reason, but they were Canadians. It always sticks in my head. It was phenomenal. That show was fantastic.
I want to say that sounds accurate.
That show is fantastic, guys.
It is partly to blame for my online moniker, not the Falcon one, the other one.
What, the Canadian kilted Yaxman?
Just Yak Hunter. That and there was a fever dream involving yaks. And,
Nice
I was chipping on acid this one time, Adam, and this yak came up, and I thought I was chasing this yak around for 6 hours. Turns out.
Okay, so what's happening here? Oh, he's popping his riptides
for the overcharge.
Yeah. Yeah, Erik's been a good.
You get pain against that, right? The 6+.
That should have been the very first thing that Leigh did, but Erik's been
and that's
good bloke about it.
He's wrong.
Starting the shooting phase.
Yeah.
All right, get that tape out. Here we go.
6 inches, dial it up.
Do you think he's managed to fit his whole army behind that one quarter rune?
I would assume, yeah.
Yeah, it should be possible, right?
Between that and the rune on the left there, I think he's
the only things that should be on the board is a Dread Knight, unit of Paladins, and 2 Land Raiders. That should be literally everything on the board. Maybe Drago and the Blooded Captain. We need Luke back here, but to make sure. But I would be 100. I'm assuming that the other Land Raider is diagonally above the first one we see.
Yeah, because it's not quite to the edge of the table.
Nah, we've lost about 6 inches.
Looks like they're talking about line of sight here.
Yeah, and every man knows that losing 6 inches is bad. It's untenable. It's an untenable exchange.
We got our first controversy.
Yeah? What is it?
I don't know. Looks like
looks like they're debating line of sight on the unit.
Look, only the Riptide. I would assume only the Riptides can actually see things because just how tall they are.
Yeah, I think that's the discussion right now. Is what's sticking out from the side of that ruin?
Because there's no way the broadsides see over all of that. So yeah, to me it's just the Riptides.
This could be big if he ends up not maybe making a line of sight mistake here where he ends up not being able to see what he thought he could. That could be pretty big.
Yeah, it'd be pretty big, especially if he's used a Moncar as well.
Yep.
Yeah, if he's used a Moncar for this, and he's only shooting with Riptides, look, that might not be too bad because he really wants to get a first blood. What's he getting a first blood on? Like, he's not killing a unit of 10 Paladins with 2 Riptides. No way, no how. In cover, and he's not killing a Land Raider. So to my mind, if he did use Moncar, I think that was a mistake. He should be saving it for next turn. But yeah, like I said at the start, this table really favors Erik in the way that he can deploy, especially with this deployment map as well. Had they got Dawn of War, it would have been a lot harder.
Oh yeah, Dawn of War, I think that's.
But Hammer and Anvil would have been horrible. Would have actually been horrible, I think. Because it would have let Erik be aggressive early. Looks like he has shot some Paladins. Looks like he's picked up at least 1 Paladin. And some CP has been spent. Looks like it'll be. Yeah, looks like this is a heavy burst cannon coming in. This is a hits. It's 3's to wound.
He's re-rolling his hits right now, I imagine.
If he's re-rolling his wounds, that'll be the Pure Tide Engram Neurochip. He didn't roll.
Just re-roll to hit.
No, he gets rerolls to wound.
Oh, that's right. No, he mod
Yeah,
played,
because
so
he didn't Cayenne this turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
He'd have reroll ones from Anva.
Yeah, he would.
So for those wondering, is it Grek or Grok or whatever the little blacksmith
Little
guy?
sniper.
Yep.
He has that ability where he just comes. I think I just keep more wounds that's automatically.
On a full class, yeah, someone just takes
Which
it.
is actually going to be good for things like Reapers and stuff. For 20 points, it's actually not a bad little.
Yeah, it's fine, and you just pop
And
him
he
up
can
to
show
go.
off, take a quarter, that kind of stuff. Get a line
Exactly
breaker.
right.
So it looks like that first round kind of whiffed. He killed one paladin and put 2 wounds on another one.
Yeah. Well, either that or is a land raider we can't see.
Well, I saw Erik put the dice down, unless he was putting it on the land raider, but I think it was on the paladins.
So,
Luke, you there, mate?
yeah, I'm here. I was just about to jump in and update you guys if you liked.
Yep, please do.
So Leigh has moved forward pretty much, and he's trying to shoot Eric's Grey Knights, but they've ruled that the little on the ruin, I'll highlight it for you. This side of the ruin, there's a wall that's about 3/4 of the way up, and there was a dispute whether or not it would be line of sight blocked. And the conclusion was that it was line of sight blocked, so Leigh's shooting phase pretty much went to Zilch.
Yep.
He did his line of sight.
We saw it. Is that there's a line of sight issue?
Yeah, yep. And it went to nothing. I think he's just shooting the LOS out of line of sight stuff. And I think so far he's only killed a paladin.
That's way too many dice to be that. He must be shooting it. And he's re-rolling here. Oh, no, that was a rolls to win. Wow, he got a lot of hits. So, yeah, So, can you tell us where the second Land Raider is? Because I think he's been taking wins on it.
Yep, okay. Oh, it's just behind. It's cut off just halfway. The Land Raider. So one Land Raider is basically behind this point here. Behind the clock a little bit. And the other one is just up in that top corner.
I assume there's one there, because Eric's put wins on that twice.
Yeah, yep.
So you've got to assume there's a few wins.
I thought you said behind the cock for a sec, so...
You can call it what you want, but yeah.
That's the opportunity to draw a dick on the screen.
Okay. Oh, now you ruined it. I was actually going to as well.
Know. Oh, sorry, dude. I bust your bubble. You'll get an opportunity. You got an opportunity. There are many opportunities.
And one thing I was going to say, which I think is important, the minor objective is the orange marker.
Okay. Yeah,
And
that is significant.
the major is the red. So I'll put a plus and a minus sign for them.
Yeah, please do. That's a good idea. Thanks, man.
So that's not great for Erik, because he's going to have to come out and get those.
Yeah, but it's much easier from the gate on.
Now, are those endgame, or is that progressive? Is that
Endgame, endgame, man.
Okay, you got time.
There's the dick. There it is. Yes.
What are you talking
about? That's a shit. That's shit, dude.
That's a little small.
Get out of here!
I'm talking at the same time.
Get out of there! Val is showing us how terrible he is at internet. It took him 10 minutes to figure out how to give you guys 1,000 bits. Thanks a lot, Val Heffelfinger, for the bits.
Dude, thank you so much for the bits, man. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Adam and Josh will be spending that on nothing.
Oh, dude. Yeah, on literally nothing. But thank you so much. We appreciate it.
I'm really confused, but...
Any support is good support. Matt Morris just asked if Paladins get an Apothecary. They 100% do, and Erik will 100% be having an Apothecary.
Well, they don't get one. He paid for one as an elite choice. So.
Yeah, they get to use it.
Yes, but that is true.
Can you use it to heal the Grandmaster, or is it just infantry?
That's a good question, actually. Who got their Grey Knight? Someone tell us what that is. Can he heal the Grandmaster? That is one thing that Erik
it's
has
infantry
going for
only.
Yeah. Erik, that 2+ invulnerable save Grandmaster is actually a big annoyance for Leigh.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's gonna have to just ignore it. Unless it's right in his face.
Sorry, not Matt. Erik's turn? That's entirely.
Yeah, we've gone into the bottom of turn 1. Luke.
I'll get the scores.
Yes, please do.
Awesome.
So, from my mind, I think Erik would like to gate behind this ruin in the center middle. So the left ruin, the left long ruin, and just sit behind there with his paladins and just be really, really frustrating. Because in cover, they'll survive the SMS, and in cover and being killed by apothecaries, they'll survive SMS all day. And that means that literally he can sit there, shoot drones down for 2 or 3 turns, and then either Leigh has to back up or risk getting charged and getting absolutely decimated, or stay there and cop the charge.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, if he was to push up there with the Dread Knight as well, I think he'd pick his bone with the Dread Knight. I think he just leaves it out of line of sight. This turn gates up the Paladins, and then next turn, if Leigh doesn't back off, he can gate up the Dread Knight, push out the Paladins, and go for it.
Yeah, I agree.
I would be very surprised if he does any of that this turn. I expect him to actually just shoot.
So I'll jump in real quick. Really important. Leigh spent 3 CP in that first turn and only killed 1 Paladin.
Yeah.
So.
I think Erik would be very happy with he is in the game. Leigh literally has to. None of his shit can shoot still. So yeah. Eric's in the prime position. He can Astral Aim his Paladins to still get some actual damage out, and he's still got 2 Land Raiders that can shoot. So, and if those Riptides can shoot the Land Raiders can shoot the Riptides. So I'd be very surprised if he does.
So if you're Erik here, do you maybe do a little bit of shifting and then basically otherwise stay put, maybe shoot some things with Astral Aim and
that is exactly 100% what I'd be doing this turn. Because Leigh's not doing anything. He still has to move up. Everything's out of line of sight. And what is he gaining next turn? In next turn he has to move up again, and then all he's doing is getting some more SMS in range, which you don't.
And he's got to be careful if he gets too close. He could get.
Well, that's exactly, he needs to worry about getting closer than 24 inches.
So Erik just brought back a Paladin as well with his Apothecary.
Brutal. So the sum total of Leigh's first turn is 0 because the one.
Did he do any wounds on the Land Raider? Is that something that happened?
And he's just gotten gate off, guys. He's gated the Paladins all the way out.
I hope they're not going there.
No, I really hope they're not going there.
I think
he's pulling them out.
Yeah,
he's just putting them. Yeah, he's going to put them in the.
I think he's putting them up top. He wants that.
He's just going to park him. Yeah, what are you going to do, man? I'm just going to park him here. Have you got enough turns in the game to dig me out? Realistically, with the Apothecary, he might not. With just SMS, he probably can't kill him out of there in 5 turns.
No, they're going to have a 1+, right?
They're going to have 1+. I mean, SMS doesn't cover him, and they might be -1, so they'll have a 3+. But he's
going to have a 3+ against the SMS.
He's going to have 30 wounds in there. And that can be coming back. Yeah. So I'm very.
Yeah, gotta get the Apothecary over there because
he didn't. He'll have to wait till next turn to get the Apothecary over there, right? Yeah. So.
Which is fine because you can just gate him and then. When do you heal? At the start of the moon phase?
Start of the moon phase. Yeah. First thing you do. Oh, sorry, no. Is this
the heal?
Phase or any time in the
the heal. You heal.
Heals.
Yeah.
End of the movement
phase.
End of
movement phase. Yeah. End of phase.
Yeah. Yeah. So because he's got to be in the psychic phase now when he.
Yep, that's right. Also, the Land Raider that Leigh shot has lost 6 wounds. It's down to 10 wounds.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. I'm still curious whether he should have pulled the trigger on this turn. Maybe he's got a couple of cards for that objective. Because right now I thought he would have been in a position to just sit there another turn. But the risk he has then is that Leigh moves up another. He has to, so he can get some shots off, and then he loses the opportunity to get on that objective 4. Well, that 4-point objective, whatever it is. No, sorry, it's a 3-point objective. What am I talking?
Yeah.
The problem is Erik's just going to kill drones this turn, and so Leigh's damage output is going to be not diminished at all.
Yeah.
Going to turn 2.
Well, that's always that he's got 42 shield drones. Like it's going to be a couple of take away, ain't worth knowing. Unless he gets a couple of las cannons through drones, that's the only thing that's going to happen. And he like half kills a Riptide. I think
4+ invulns, right?
Sorry.
Shield drones are 4+ invulns.
Yeah, 4+, 5+. So
is it better to then shoot the Riptide so that they don't get their invuln?
Nah, but the Riptides just take 2+ saves on. Like it's really hard because you win the Riptide on a 5 and you'll have a 2+ save.
I guess it just depends on the gun.
Yeah, or you win the drones on a 4 and you get +5+. I think the 2+ is still better, and when you take in the winning on 5 into account.
Last cannon's probably better to shoot at the Riptide, so that.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because if you can get that through, if you can make them cop that.
If he rolls that 1, it's.
Yeah, it's huge.
I mean, he rolls the 1. He still has a 3++, but it's your better option.
Well, he only have a 3+ on one of them.
Did he overcharge to get 3++, or
I wouldn't have bothered if I was Leigh. Because he's got 42. He's got 42 freaking. Don't need it.
Yeah.
The thing is, those mortal wounds add up over the game. I've had games where, like, it's been enough with the overcharge that it's like caused the difference between killing the thing and not.
Yeah.
So you got to be careful that you don't get too greedy, and do 3 or 4 wounds to it, and then all of a sudden you've changed the math so that something can kill it.
Yeah. Well, as soon as Riptides get degraded, they become so much worse. Especially when they have to move, because these ones don't have target. They're like velocity trackers and ATS, so they're taking a -1 when they move. Let's go first. Luke, got any updates?
No, nothing major's happened yet. They just had a debate about how far the Riptide could move, whether or not it could make it past that building next turn, and I think it ended with a no.
Yep.
That was pretty much it.
He's making.
And that's great. That's great play by Erik, checking those things before the turn, so that neither of them try to argue or gotcha.
Yeah, exactly right. And did he, Liam? Do you know? Luke, do you know if he Montcard that turn? If Leigh did?
If Leigh did, Leigh got 1 card. That's it.
No, did he Montcar?
Oh, I don't know. With how far he moved, I would assume he might have. But
yeah, that's what I assumed as well. With how far he moved,
I will. I'll check.
If he did, if he didn't, he can Montcard this turn. That could
be trouble for Erik. Yep, I agree.
Yeah. Most always just letting he's lost the audio. Can anybody else confirm that? Is the audio gone?
Well, they want to be able to.
Yeah.
If they did lose it, you asking them if they lost it is not going to help.
Jim, I was thinking the exact same thing, but I didn't.
Well, I was typing it at the same time.
Type that, man.
I typed it at the same time as I was saying facts. Shit. Don't know what. Just because you're king of the north doesn't mean you can
wait a minute.
Cover both your bases. Looks like we are having some shots being dialed up. I've got to assume there's a Storm Bolters.
So,
Paladins.
Oh, sorry. I'll quickly update. Yeah, he's shooting the Paladins right now, but I got confirmation from Leigh. He actually did Moncar that turn.
Yeah, I thought he had to with how far he moved.
Yeah,
so that's good. He can't Moncar again. So he's only got 1 Carrion. So that actually is. Yeah. The fact that he Moncar'd and didn't actually get a significant shooting phase anyway. Yeah. And he's not going to be able to Carrion next turn because what he's going to do is going to get the real. So, and it looks like that Land Raider will still be out of 36 from the broadside. So it's actually probably worth it for Leigh to move up next turn and actually just get the broadsides to shoot, even if they're only going to be shooting on 5s. And then next turn he's in position for the Carrion and just double down and probably just absolutely smash everything.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. So this is he's rolling the D3 damage for the drones.
Yep.
I would just take any more than 2, to be honest.
Yeah, Leigh's could be. If I was Leigh, I'd be saying. If I was Erik, I'd be saying, please.
Yeah, because he's rolling all the 2s and 3s. All right. Oh no, I lost 20 drones still.
No, it's all good. How many did he lose? Looks like he lost a shitload.
He lost a bit. Yep.
Is that the Storm Bolters from the?
Yeah, Storm Bolters and the Silencers. The Silencers actually do.
What are the stats on the Silencer again?
Sorry?
6 shots, strength 4, D3 damage.
Yeah, no rend. But it's actually really good at killing drones because you don't care about rend.
So he kills 14 drones.
Woo!
That's pretty good.
That's very good.
That was just with the Pallies.
That'll get Leigh sweating a little bit. Yeah, that's just with the Paladin. He's got a couple of Godhammers to come.
Is he get a first strike there?
Yeah, that's the first strike.
I think so, yep.
Big.
And I think looks like that's the end of Erik's turn, I believe.
Yep, I'll grab the battle round updates.
Yeah, please let us know how the Liam Hackett and Josh McMillan game's going.
Yep, I don't know where my other 2 TOs are. They haven't been here for a while.
Abandoned.
I've been abandoned. It's been rough, but I will get it as soon as I possibly can. I'm entering paid scores as well, so I'm over the moon.
Man, you got to fire those TOs.
Yeah.
TOs.
I need a new team.
Sounds like they're-
There we go. Back in time.
Fantastic.
Okay, so Erik got 1 kill point, 1 maelstrom, and first strike.
Yep. So that's 3 points to him, so it should be 3-0 right now. Which, yeah, look, this is going to be a cagey game. I like that start. And cutting down on what looks to be about a third of his drones in one turn, that puts a lot of pressure on Leigh, because if he does that, he can't afford to let that happen again. If he gets another turn of the same, that's pretty much all of his drones gone. Another 15 gone, that'll leave him with, 11 left? 12 left?
Yep.
But I didn't notice the Land Raider shooting. Unless I completely missed it, but I was watching for it. I didn't see him do it.
Maybe they smoke launcher?
Yeah, I was about to say, that could be a thing, because he knows he has to move. So if he smoke launches, they all hit on his whole army hits on 6s. That's pretty significant.
I always forget about smoke launchers. Because no one takes
smoke launches are great.
Nobody takes vehicles anymore.
No one just takes vehicles, yeah. I'm going to take a small break. I'm just going to fill up my throat is running dry from 10 hours of talking yesterday. 5th hour talking today. Pete, Jim. Someone give Pete and Jim in the chat, give them a topic for discussion. The 3 minutes I'm gone.
We could talk about this game.
Really? Dude, no. We're not crazy, all right?
You want to start talking about square bases?
That's not all we do. Yes, dude.
Oh.
How much of a dumb idea was always strikes as a mechanic? God damn it.
So stupid.
Be right back. Oh, and Monster Cav. Monster Cav was dumb.
I love my Skull Crushers, though. Or Blood Crushers? Skull Crushers? Something like that. Some Crushers. Crushers of some kind. Although... Blood, yeah. No, not the Blood, but the Chaos Warriors on Juggernaut.
Yeah, the Skull Crushers.
Skull Crushers or Blood Crushers?
I'm pretty sure they were Skull. I thought Blood was the letters on them.
Fire Drake, you can hit them on 25s, but then you should be very ashamed of yourself, and also hang your head in disgust. So 32 is the way to go. Don't live in the past. Don't be that guy.
Or be that guy because you have 200 orc boys. Like, don't fall to Jim Vessel's peer pressure. Like,
No, I will 100% hobby shame you. Rethink your hobby. Do it. You can get base rings that they're like donuts. They go on your.
Yeah, manually increase the size without you having to do anything about it.
Looks good. Hey, so just update. Leigh declared 3 unity devastation on the Land Raider with 10 wounds. And I think he's shooting...
You know what? You don't worry about Steve Pamprine. He's his own thing.
So Fire Drake, Steve Pamprine is the laziest person in the world. He says that he has only ever lost a Warhammer game that he's gotten tired playing. So
I'm back, by the way, and that's hilarious.
Steve Pamprine doesn't even finish games, so don't worry about what bases he's on.
Yeah,
that's right. Wow,
the only thing he's lost is the clock. That's why they call him Captain Hook, because he gets beat by clocks.
Yeah. Well, because his arm gets tired.
That is phenomenal.
Anyway, so Unity Devastation on the Land Raider that's off screen.
So
this is many dice.
It's not going to be that significant. I suppose, yeah, he'll just change it from a 4+ to a 5+ against the burst cannon.
So, but everything's winning the Land Raider on 5s, though, right? Because he doesn't have any high strength.
No, everything's winning on 5s, unless he decides to go +1 to hit. Is that all the hits? He just rolled 16 hits on 18 dice. That's phenomenal. Has he not gone Carrion? Is he rerolling?
He may have.
I think he's declared it because he hasn't moved.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. I didn't see him move, so so he's failed 3 and he's failed 3. So he looks like he's done 6 wounds.
Yeah, Land Raider's down to 6 wounds.
Land Raider's down to what's the many?
It's down to 6 wounds.
Okay, so he took 4 then. So at 6 saves, 3 of them would have been 4. 5 up looks like he only took 4 out of 6 saves. I mean, you could have taken 10.
On the left, yeah.
Nice. So he's popped Carrion, all his rerolls are gone. So that's actually seemed pretty good for him. See that top Riptide there, where that hasn't moved. How far do you think that is from the Paladins? I think it's easily over 12, but I think it's under 18.
I think it's 24.
You think it's 24? No.
Well, actually, no, because he's got some Paladins right up against the wall, so you might be right.
That's what I mean. Like, if he moves out 6, it's probably going to be maybe a 10-inch charge.
It is a crater in the middle as well.
Craters. The doom of all.
Get him out of here.
Get it out of here.
Who needs craters anyway?
Craters. Terrain rules. Fuck.
Who needs terrain?
You get up right now, Luke, and you pull all the terrain off this table.
I was going to say, I can remove it now if you guys want, or...
Remove him.
No, don't do it.
I'm just going to jump off camera because I'm about to eat, and it's going to be ugly if you watch that. But I'll stay on mic. If you guys want any questions or updates about the game, let me know.
Will do, man.
Sure.
Good pick. Good stuff. We need to get some caricatures of both Jim and Pete and myself, so we can put them up and pretend.
I really appreciate Eric's power stance while he watches Leigh roll dice.
Yeah. Both fists on the table.
Hyper focused on those dice. He's not letting anything get by.
Breathing deeply.
This is super aggressive, and I love it.
Nice.
So this must be the other Riptide going into the Paladins?
No, they're behind cover. I don't think you can see them.
Well, he did pop a couple already.
Like I'd say that Land Raider might be gone. And he just rolled for explodes, and there's 5 guys inside. So yep, there goes the Land Raider, I believe.
We just can't see it. So
yeah, that series of rolls would lead me to believe the Land Raider. And there's 5 guys inside. He's measuring distance against the other one. What do we think, guys? Do we think that Land Raider is within 36 of the?
Yeah, that looks.
Of anything?
I mean, I would assume that Erik would have measured that before he moved the Land Raider.
Yeah, same. I would have 100% assumed he would have measured
and
that.
Kept it out. But the thing is, the Riptides is at 36 on the broadsides as well.
Yeah, it's 36 on the it's 30 on the SMS, 36 on the high yield.
All right.
Yeah, they're just having a measure.
Yeah, because there's no way Erik just didn't check that.
No, there's no freaking way. Yeah, so Erik's just said they're out, and so they're just going to shoot everything into the.
Yeah, pop the SMS into the Paladins.
Sorry, it looks like there's probably only one. There's only one broadside in range of the Land Raider. Yeah, there's rerolls to hit. There is Carrion, and there's that didn't make sense that he rolled those 3 times, but whatever. Sorry, he must have hit with the other pool of dice. And here comes the SMS into the Paladins. What are we going to think here, guys? How many Paladins are going to go down?
I think maybe 1.
I'm going to go 1.5. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to go 2 models get picked up.
Yeah, he's already wounded 1 from the SMS on one of the Riptides, so I'm going to say 2. 2 are dead.
And then I have a hot take for everyone. I finished washing all my Marines.
Fantastic, dude. Well done.
Are these Chaos Marines or Loyal Marines?
Everybody clap for Jim Basol, a man that wins tournaments and paints his own armies. He's rare.
Are these Red Corsair Marines?
Technically, yes, but
but not painted that way.
I'm not calling them Red Corsairs.
I see.
They'll have some suitably Zinchian name.
Nice.
Of a Renegade chapter.
Corsairs.
Yes.
All right. This is going to be a lot of 3+ saves here, guys.
Yep. It looks like it was a good roll.
Is that all the SMS?
Yeah, and he's rerolling to wound because of pure tide engram neurochip. No, sorry, it's not the right one. There's some stratagem. It's 1 CP, gives a suit unit reroll.
So these are going to be 3-up saves?
Yeah,
Yeah, it looks like he 18, 22 wounds.
Yep. Out of 24 dice, that seems a bit wow. Amazing rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, what the hell?
That's not.
That
Yeah,
is backbreaking.
That is not tenable. Well, the Callion's gone, so there's no more rerolls to hit. He can't be seen, and so it's only going to be rerolls to wound next turn. But still, that is bad. He needs that apothecary to bring a couple back, I think.
Because I think he lost one already earlier too that he didn't get back. So I think he's at half strength now.
Yep.
They can only bring back one, though, right?
Yeah, apothecary only brings like one a turn.
Yeah, as long as none of them are wounded.
Does it come back with one wound, or does it come back full?
Comes back with one wound.
One wound.
Oh, that's lame.
On a 4+.
Looks like I think this will be the apothecary that's going advancing. Looks like we're into the bottom of turn 2. Fire Drake, she Montcard first turn, and she Carrion. So this turn, so she's all out. There's no more rerolls to hit anymore. And he doesn't really have enough reliable marker lights to get the +1. So I'd be interested to know how many CP are left on his side of the things, because we know he's spent at least a couple there for the rerolls to wound and a few other bits and pieces. Chuck Norris can carry on 3 times. Damn straight. He also has rerolls to hit and to wound, and give you 5 command points at the start of the game. Yeah, so this was, I was quite afraid of this occurring, where we've got Leigh's looking at the codex.
Do you think it's the right call to start the paladin on the board?
Yep, he's looking for showing people some stratagems and stuff. Right call to start the paladins on the board. Yeah, I probably do, simply because you wouldn't be able to have enough turns to thin down the shield drop.
That's true.
But yeah, look, I don't think them being out of line of sight, he's ever going to have the opportunity to pull another 4 off in a turn. I think that's the most damage he's going to be able to do those in a single turn. But 2 more turns, and they could be all gone.
I guess 6 is still a good amount, but
yes, if he's got 6, there, I think he's 5 or 4 there. I think he's boned.
I thought you said he killed 4 of 10.
Well, so he killed 1 turn 1. He got that one.
Okay.
Erik got that one back. But I think Pete said he saw one get picked up before. And he's going to
because he did chuck the SMS, I believe, from one of the Riptides into them as well, and I believe pulled the one that had come back to life.
Life on
so
one, yeah.
So I believe he's actually down to 5 now. Like I could be mistaken. That could have been something else, but
looks like he's pushing. He realized he's probably. There's 5 guys. Yeah, the 5 guys, the Purgation Squad that got out of and hide like the little babes they are. It's so sad that like a space marine, like a fucking space marine, is just kind of a bit of a bitch now.
Mm-hmm.
They're not tough.
Yeah, 3+ armor does nothing in this game anymore.
They're not tough. They're not scary. No one really cares.
Do you think he tries to charge the Land Raider?
It won't be any point charging Land Raider into Riptide. He'll just take a shitload of over. The Riptide has fly, and he just fucks off.
There's the
Overwatch so that the rest of his army can go in.
Yeah.
Well, he's already moved the. Let's see if he moves the Paladins. If he moves the Paladins, he's going all in. But I don't think he is. I think he just is there. They got a 3-point objective there. I don't think there's any.
I think this is almost a bait with the Land Raider. Try to get him to blow it up.
Yeah.
Because if he blows it up without and doesn't have any firepower left, then those purifiers jump out and they smite down a Riptide easy.
Yep.
Looks like he just psychic spells of some kind.
Yep. He just brought a model back. So
Apothecary brought back one of the
a purifier, a purgator.
Yeah, if basic marines were more like Primaris stats, I think they'd be. Oh, he just gated them.
He just went the gate.
I think is he gating them back into the corner, or
he does have 6 there, guys. Yeah, he's gating him. He's just gating him from line of sight blocker to line of sight blocker. And he's going to go. So he doesn't need astral aim to shoot those drones that are tagged behind. So he doesn't need to get the spell off. He's just going to try and lay them out. And if you look where Leigh's put them, I would not be surprised if he could charge them and still be on the other side. And still be on line of sight.
Just to fight some in combat.
Well, so
just to kill more. Yeah.
Well, if he charges those drones below him, and when he can consolidate with where the tower. He consolidates back into the ruin because he can use that to consolidate towards. So we can still charge them and be out of line of sight. So that means he could lay the unit of drones that's directly behind the Riptides. They're the ones who could get all the astral aimed fire this turn, and then he could go for the charge on the drones below.
Yep.
Yeah, Erik's playing a pretty good game here. Mind you, the terrain is enabling. Looks like
he's just looks like he's popping smites.
Yeah, looks like he had a couple of smites go off on that closest Riptide. Getting a Riptide below half health is a big deal. Yeah, I think it's quite important that he tries to do that pretty soon.
Because the Riptides have no drones in front, right? So they're gonna eat those smites.
Yeah,
well, the drones can't take smites. Can't take smites anyway, right? They can't do.
Well, if they're the closest, though, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
so
sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually assumed that's what Leigh was going to do. He had Leigh's 12 Riptides, 12 hazards, 12 broadsides, and then 6 behind the broadsides. Because there's no point in taking smites on Riptides when you can be taking some. Fire Drake says power armor should be a 2+ Terminator.
Terminator on 2 dice, 2d6, second edition stuff.
Yeah.
I always thought Terminator armor should be just -1 to wound innately. Either that or -1 to rend.
Or the first AP weapon.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like what Scarabs have.
Yeah, AP3 becomes AP2.
It's not failing on 1s and 2s, but if it's AP1, you basically ignore it.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Or AP, like you just reduced AP by 1, essentially. Especially Marine power armor, because like the fact that it's as soft as Sister's power armor doesn't make sense. But I mean, that would require GW to. The thing about Marines though is like they will come around. I would imagine. I imagine they will 100% get a new codex this year with all the new Primaire stuff sometime this summer.
Yep.
Like Chaos did. So I again starting rumors, but there will be some more Marine releases this year. Sure. Of course there will be because it's Marines, which means they'll get a new codex. I bet you this summer. Because right now, what do we have? Like, what's actually next for 40K right now? They haven't announced anything.
Well, there's a few things they've announced that they haven't talked about again in like 9 months, right? Like the Forge World Custodies and Sisters of Silence Codex.
No, look,
they
I'm
announced
talking
that
about
like a year ago.
I'm not talking about Forge World. Forge World is nonsense. Yeah, but Samesh's AOS, and it's out next week, and there's no, like, obviously there's 40K rules, but what's the next big 40K release is my question. Because most of the Samesh stuff's, it's usable in 40K, but it's being kind of marketed as an AOS release.
Yeah, it's right now it's all rumor. They haven't said anything else, so it's all rumor about new starter kits. And
George,
I know like Jeff Robinson's been very open that there is a more Space Marine stuff incoming and that it's scary. So
yeah, you're BFF Jeff, huh?
Well, we're not BFFs yet, but someday.
Just put it out there. Leigh has made a phenomenal. Like, I'm talking ridiculous. It looked like. To my mind, he had about 14 or 15 saves to make. 3 drones.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah, crazy roll. I think this is a charge roll.
Is he going to try to charge from out of line of sight with the Paladins?
Yeah, I think he's just rolled the charge, and he's made it into the... Yep, it's like I thought he could stay within the terrain and still charge them. So it's a nice big play by Erik. He loses nothing, just gains more attacks.
He's got it. I mean, the problem is, though, once those paladins go down next turn to all the SMS, I don't know what Erik has to just get through those riptides.
Look at where he's positioned. He's positioned himself so that the Red Knight is within easy charge range next turn after a 12-inch move.
Is it been buffed up to the 2++, you think?
You'd have to assume. I mean, what else is he going to put Sanctuary on? And so he's got that. He's got the Paladins out of line of sight, which he has to SMS into because he can't see. And then he's got the Land Raider, which I haven't seen shoot, so I'm assuming it's Pop Smoke this turn and is right up into his face. Leigh could be in some trouble. Mind you, he could just have a crazy shoot, fucking kill everything at the same time, in like the same breath. Because the damage output potential of his army is absurd.
Here come damage for the Paladin. What do they have? Force weapons? D3 damage?
Yeah, they're all D3 damage.
Yeah.
They will cut through the drones like hot knife. Why is he consolidated out of the terrain?
I think that's drones. I don't think that's knights.
Yeah, I think
drones.
that's the drones.
Yeah. Sorry, I couldn't see underneath. Looks like he hasn't killed that many.
Drones are fearless. Are they fearless?
No, they're only leadership 6, but Anvar gives them his leadership 10.
Yeah, so they'll be leadership 10.
So they're fearless.
Well, I think they've lost probably about 6 or 7 this turn. Mind you, those Paladins did sweet FA to that unit.
Question: can the Grey Knight Grandmaster die and fight again?
Yes, he can for 2 CP.
So can he one shot a Riptide in combat?
Yes, he can. He can one shot it.
Yeah.
Even with a 4++?
If the Riptide does,
do they get a 4++ in combat, or only against shooting?
Riptides just have a 5+ involved.
Okay.
They can after 3+ involved all the time.
With overcharge.
So Leigh is gone into the top of turn 3. Leigh is moving some characters out of behind line to get in range of. Looks like just there might be breaches, and they're going into.
Yeah, I think that's a breacher squad.
The good DACA range, so they'll be 6-2.
This is gonna be the crucial turn for both these players. Could be the tipping point one way or another. If Leigh doesn't kill, if Erik can kind of survive the shooting phase without losing too much, I think he's in not bad shape.
Yeah, I think he's in good shape if he gets through this with the Paladin shape. Looks like he's got 2 units of breaches that have come out that are going to be anchoring into that plus the SMS versus 6 Paladins. I'm not quite sure how that looks. If the Paladins are in cover, I think they make it through just fine. But with the SMS on top, I'm not quite sure.
Well, yeah, I forgot drones can block in combat. That's so ridiculous.
Yeah, drones can block in combat too. Yeah, it's crazy. And Erik has committed to pushing next turn. Like one way or another, he's going in next turn.
Yeah, he has to. But I mean, here's the thing: like, there's 10 purifiers in that Land Raider, so
exactly right.
That's 10d6 smites if he gets within 3 inches.
Well, it's 10. Yeah, 10. Sorry, no, 2d6 smites.
2d6. Sorry, yes, because he's got combat
purifiers have a shorter smite, but d6, right?
Only 6 inch range. So usually you just move them in advance amount.
It's 3-inch range, but 6 with the brother captain, right?
Brother captain, yeah.
Yeah.
That could be devastating to a Riptide.
Yeah.
If he rolls well, it's like
average
7 mortals.
Yeah, you should just pick up a Riptide. Next turn, though, like the Paladins try and charge the broadsides pretty much out of line of sight. Only take the SMS. That's if they're still there. And then this game gets really, really rough for Leigh.
I'm just not sure if they'll still be there.
If the Paladins go down, I think very hard for Erik. Very, very hard for Erik.
And I mean, that Riptide's been taking wounds from overcharge. It's probably down to 13 at this point.
Yeah, it should be down to 11 because they start with 14.
Oh, 14. Can they heal? Don't they have a heal strat?
Yes, they for 2 CP you can heal D3.
He only has 2 CP left, right? If that's to be correct though, so he's probably
and I believe that is correct. Can we get an update, Luke? Are the scores true and correct? We can hear you, Leigh.
Hey.
Sorry, Luke. We can hear you, Luke.
No, so I muted the stream, but not Discord. So an update on the scores. Yeah. So it's Leigh's turn 3, but in the turns there from Erik, there should be updated coming through for you guys. But Erik got 1 kill point at 2 Maelstrom on that turn.
So 6-2 is correct.
Yes.
So Erik's up early.
Yeah. Is the CP correct? Birthday?
The CP is correct for Leigh, and Erik's down to 1 CP.
Okay, cool.
Leigh's just bringing in his hazard suits now.
Hazards, yeah.
What do these guys do?
They have 48 heavy bolter shots essentially.
What?
They just
Yeah. Each one has 2 double burst cannons, so it's 16 shots per guy. And he gave them ATS, so they're AP -1.
Yep, correct. But I think he's might be making a mistake here. I might have just if I was Leigh, I'd be like, I just need to kill the. If I kill the paladins, I probably win the game. So I would have put him over there. I don't know what he's threatening there. Like, he's got some purifiers back there and a couple.
Unless he's going for the kill point, but I mean, I would really think that you'd want to make sure that the paladins die, right?
Yeah, so the paladins are literally like Erik's win. The paladins, he's a good chance of.
Well, there's that, and there's also the thought to take out make sure you take out that land raider and the shit inside it before it gets close to you. But
like, if that's a land raider with -1 to hit, I don't think he kills it.
And I believe there's 5 or 6 paladins left.
yeah, there's 6.
Six left.
From what we saw.
Are the breaches going to do anything to the paladins? Or
Yeah, they could.
There's what's at this range. That'd be 2 shots, strength 5, AP -2.
Strength 6, AP -2, yeah, but same deal. So probably 20 shots there, which means 10 hits. Wounding on 3 means 7 wounds, 4 up, 8. So he probably kills 1 paladin, maybe 1 2 at worst. And then with the SMS, there's no way he picks up another 4 paladins with just the SMS with no rerolls. So yeah,
what's that strat he just popped?
I have no idea.
This is going to be a big shooting phase for Leigh. He needs at least an average shooting phase. If he has a below average shooting phase,
yeah,
that's not good.
Yeah, Leigh needs to have this. Needs to be Leigh needs to win the game this turn, pretty much from my point of view. The paladins need to be gone, and he needs to be up on points. Looks like we're going straight in. This looks to be broadsides.
But I think this is the.
No, that's not enough dice for the hazard suits. Unless you're doing 2 rounds of this. I would guess. Here's flop dice everywhere.
And do they hit on 4s or 5s when they move?
4s. They're assault weapons. So that yeah.
That's what average? If that's 4s,
yeah.
Whatever shooting.
He's re-rolling. How does he get a reroll? What's giving him a reroll? Oh, unless those were the wounds. Yeah, sorry. We had the wrong way around.
He pulled up the misses.
He was pulling his misses. Good etiquette. Always don't touch your hits.
I agree.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Looks like he shot the paladins.
Yeah.
No. Wait.
No, that'd be purifiers. Yeah, it was the hazards. Up 3 of the purifiers.
So is that the first round, and he's going to do this again?
Yeah, it's the first round. So that would have been 24 shots. Is another 24. It's absolutely heinous. Yeah. Hey, Luke, you there? Yeah, we can hear you. Not sure the people can hear you. You see these hazard seeds?
Mm-hmm.
Guess what I brought to ATC?
Are you playing Tower, dog?
Dun, dun, dun. I'm playing Tower, yeah.
Oh, you bastard.
And I brought 3 units of hazard seeds.
Really?
3 units of 3 hazard seeds.
Wait, I think I missed it before. Can you go through how to beat it again, or?
Come get some. You can't beat it. It's invincible. I never told anybody how to beat it, because you can't.
How many shots each are they?
That's,
They've got 16 shots each, so I've got 148 strength 5 shots.
oh, you just picked up that unit.
Wait, Adam.
Yeah, he just picked up in the fives.
Adam, guess what my list is?
2 repulsors in a Land Raider.
And Robbie G and Sense, so it's 250 strength 5 shots.
That's alright, man. It's alright. It's fine.
What happens to the best of us?
Mine's bigger than
got
yours,
this.
dude. Mine's bigger than yours.
No, yeah, but your stuff can get charged and stopped. My stuff has its own.
So he's putting the breachers into them.
Yeah. He's gonna
Just
put the
double checking the 5-inch range.
Yeah, so the weird thing about the breaches is you need to do a model by. Like, you need to change who's exactly how many are in range. Fly Drake, the command link drone gives reroll. It's a hit. And for 6 points, I think it's worth it. The only problem is it's a kill point for a single drone. Looks like he's done 3 wounds with some breaches there.
I think he was just rolling the 2 that were outside of 5 to start.
And then so there's a couple of he's taken at least a wound or 2 there. He's got 4 more
If
guys.
those things live, charge and somehow wrap the breachers, that could be interesting.
Well, they'd be going for the broadsides. If they charge from there, go to the broadsides, wrap the broadsides, the game is over. Because then he can just stay in combat and just smite him out, attack him, smite him out, attack him. Then he can tag all his other charges off.
So there's one paladin.
Yeah, 1 paladin's been dropped, 5 left.
Okay, looks like he's doing broadside SMS next.
Yeah. He has to put every single shot he can into the paladin. Yeah. So the high yields into the Land Raider, everything else in. The
high yields are basically auto cannons, right? Strength 7, 2 damage?
Yeah, D3 damage. Strength 7 be -2 because of ATS and D3 damage. 30 shots, and they'll be hitting if he has popped if he's popped smoke, these will be hitting on 5, so they actually shouldn't do much.
Yeah, 5s.
Yeah, 5's rerolling 1s because of Anvar.
Is that it? Is that all his hits? Or is that his misses he's got in his hand?
No, he's got 1s to reroll because Anvar gives 2 bonuses. He'll be 6 up, feel no pain, and so he'll be hitting on 5s if he's pop smoke and rerolling 1s. And it doesn't look like he's rerolled his 1s. If he's hitting 5s, that's a lot of hits.
So there's no way he's hitting on. I think he must have popped smoke last turn.
There's no way that's hitting on 5s. And he's been wounding on 5s as well. So this must be into the paladins. There's no way he's done that. Yeah, this must be the SMS into not the high yields. Oh wow, he's taken a few.
Yep.
Eric's thinking. Who's he pulled?
Just one? Just
wow,
one?
Yeah, it looks like he just took 1. Wow, nice. Yeah,
And that's all
fine.
his SMS, right? Because the Riptides have no SMS.
Yeah, no, Riptides have SMS. They have
Riptides will have the 2.
But he's still got. So he survived the breaches. SMS. 4 left, guys. Apparently needs 3 to do a try point.
And what did Erik spend his last SCP on?
I'm not sure. He's still got 1 left, I believe. I'm not sure what he spent his 1 on before that. Maybe his reroll striking power. Yeah, he can't be hitting on. He can't be hitting on 5s. That's still too many hitting on 5s. And re-rolling, so no wounds. And it looks like he's got 2 wounds. Two wounds on the Land Raider. He's done 1d3 damage.
It's very survivable.
Yep. Well, he was never.
Why does he get roll wounds?
Because he would have spent the 1 CP. The CP once that a commander does not shoot, his reroll wounds to 1 unit of suits with ticks. So
Okay, but no, the Riptides don't get that.
No, Shadow Sun gives that. So Shadow Sun will be giving that to the broadsides. Shadow Sun's perfect for that. She gives you 2 carry-ons or a Mon-Carry, and she has 2 fusion blocks. And so she's always a good one because she never shoots. She can just give the real wounds without you losing anything.
You think this is back in the Land Raider, or is this SMS on?
Well, he's already done the. So this will be a Riptide. Looks like he's shooting into the Land Raider with Riptides.
Yeah, and now he's just doing the split of the SMS into the Paladins.
He's got 4 paladins left. Then die at this stage. No way, no how. Oh, Erik, you freaking maniac! Are you going to pull this off? He's not in a bad position right now.
4 wounds.
There's no way the
Come on,
Land Raider
buddy.
There's no way the Land Raider dies. There's no way the Paladins die. And Eric's only Lee's picked up.
Oh, looks like he takes. Does SMS?
Yep.
Yep.
Takes a window
Looks like
or two.
a few wounds. This has got to be it, though, right? There's nothing left after that.
No,
I think
this is
he's
it. This
surprised.
is the last. This is the last bit.
That's not great. It's not a great amount of hits.
Yeah, and he's wounding on 5s. 3 wounds. Minus 2.
2 wounds.
2 wounds, sorry.
Oh, 2 wounds.
And he's got another one. Yep. So looks like he saved at least one.
3 wounds.
Yep.
All
So
right.
that Land Raider looks like it's still probably half alive. And
That's
here we
actually,
go. That
Eric's
was
actually good. Not bad shape. He lost the Paladins up the top left, which we knew was going to happen.
yeah, we did.
Sorry, not the Paladins.
The purifiers,
Or
which I think was a big
Purifiers.
mistake.
Two Paladins, and then
I think
few Land Raiders.
I think it was a big mistake. I think he would be much better off putting those shots into the.
Oh yeah, that would have killed another 2 paladins at least, if not wiped them
If
out.
he doesn't kill the
Nah,
I mean,
sorry.
he's going to tag the broadsides, but he could probably pick up 3 kill points.
So
This turn, from
no,
the
I don't-
breachers and the drones.
I'm just thinking about it. What are the so they're in cover those paladins. They'll
Yeah, so he's gonna have a 2-up.
He'd have a 2-up against it. I actually think Lee's made the right call because this is turn 3. He had to drop him, so he had to go for get the kill he could get. So I think he's made the right call. Hitting 48 shots, hitting on 4s, 24 hits, wounding on 3, 18, and he's got 2+ save. He kills like 1. He kills 1. He does 3 wounds.
Yeah, Fire Drake, the
Yeah.
Australian meta 6 months ahead, so that's why.
Australian meta is 6 months ahead. Last year, upside down.
This is post the new Grenades Codex that's already dropped in
It
Australia.
is. It is. We're working with the new
It's 4
Grandhouse
months
Codex.
away in North America.
But they still haven't gotten the fact yet, which is
which is pissing us off. We're working with the new Grandhouse Codex by Matt Ward.
So do you think that Grandmaster gets what's a move on the Grandmaster?
Moving 12.
Okay, so it's going to probably be able to make a combat
He
this
can,
turn.
yeah, he can make combat this turn pretty easy.
So maybe in there to absorb the Overwatch, and then Grandmaster and all the fun stuff going and just...
Yeah, well, all the boys get out from the Land Raider.
Here we go. This is the turn.
This is the turn. Yeah, this is the turn where Erik either wins it or doesn't. He's going to have a bunch of smites.
Oh, he's
getting
going
out
after
there.
the... Is he going after the hazard suits? Or is he just trying to string him out a bit?
Yeah, it looks like he's just trying to string it out back to his... Well, he needs to string it out to his brother captain. So
Yeah.
he gets
Right.
the 6-inch... So yeah, so as long as he's within 6 of the brother captain, when the brother captain moves, which I think is just what he's measured, he'll get the 6-inch. And he only needs one guy to be...
Yeah,
So-
he can cast from any model. It's not like 1,000 tons worth
Exactly
of
right.
short model.
He's got 10 dudes there. Maybe they're combat squadded. One guy needs to be within 6 or whatever of the brother captain, and one guy needs to be within 6 inches of the riptide. So he's got a huge footprint he can work with there. So here's the thing for the. So he's got. Looks like he's that was shooting on the paladins. The paladins could just sit there and just pick up like 3 kill points this turn.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because it's 2 breacher squads, right?
Yeah, minimum 2 breacher squads,
But you could probably shoot off one squad, charge the drones,
and then consolidate back into cover and bigs in exactly the same position, exactly the. I think
I'm
that's
curious as to what cards that Erik has at this point.
yeah. I think that's what he does. I think he just picks up 2 kill points. Paladins.
Yeah.
Um,
So the hazard suits, Adam, what's their kind of defensive stats as far as
toughness 5, 5 wounds, 3+ armor.
5 wounds, eh? Jesus.
Yeah. So that Land Raider's gone up full ball.
Here comes a Big Daddy.
Yeah, here comes a... Yep. I would be supremely surprised if he doesn't...
Yeah, that's the right call. He's got to go straight in there.
He's got to go straight in. Yeah, you can't fluff around now.
I wonder if they're playing the Crater as a Crater.
We'll stay. We'll leave it up to them. Apparently my audio keeps dropping.
It sounds fine on my end. Could be the...
Yeah, it could be the stream. Could be my shitty Ballarat internet.
Hey, I paid a lot for this.
No, my shitty Ballarat internet. It's alright.
So,
Looks like we're going to Psychic Phase.
Yep, straight in, man.
so in Leigh's turn, he got 2 Maelstrom and 1 kill point.
Okay, so he's still down by 1. And that was the top of turn. So Erik has a chance to extend his lead. Looks like he's got some smites going into the hazard suits. Yep, looks like there's
Here you go, big money.
Here goes big smite. Yep, how many did he do?
He gets a feel no pain, right?
6 up, feel no pains. Looks like he took 5. Ooh.
I wonder if he saved any.
Yeah. There's another one going in. Looks like they paused the chess clock.
Okay, so score update. If you guys can hear me. Leigh scored 2 Maelstrom in his turn. Yeah, and 1 kill point. I was just double checking that.
Yeah.
That's all.
So Erik is still up. Who started?
Leigh had turn 1.
Yeah.
It's Erik's bottom of turn 3.
Riptide looks like it should be on its last legs here. It just took at least 5, if not 6 wins there. If it's already turned to about 8 wins. My mind, so it's got about 6.
Perils?
Yeah, it looks like he's perils on one of his back guys.
Or maybe he just healed.
Yeah, maybe he's healed. Yeah, absolutely right. There's another.
Can you do that? Do they have that?
yeah, they can heal themselves.
I wonder if he's going to gain anything at this point. Uh-oh.
Yep, these hand movements lead me to believe there's a...
Yeah, the upward hand is a classic sign of argument.
Yeah.
The upward palm.
Yeah, and there's the, listen, man, I'm sorry, this is just how it is. And then, what do you mean?
Oh, spicy.
And here's the when the punching starts.
Luke, get over there, Luke. Get over there, sort this shit out.
Get him out!
Oh, here we go. Here we go. You ready?
Come over here. No, you stay
Erik
over there.
is not happy with whatever is going on.
No.
What?
And then all of the purifiers died.
No, I think he just gained.
I know. I think he's gating.
Yeah.
He's behind cover.
Yes, he is. Just got a D6 smile off. He's just, oh man, they're gonna finish shooting all the breach.
Okay, Erik spent 1 CP. I'm not sure what for.
Maybe to re-roll something. But holy crap, Erik, you freaking maestro. Leigh might not think he had any CP left.
Yeah, that might be what this is all about. Like, you spent it on this.
Yeah. And this is a huge play. So his ability to kill a purifiers has just gone to pretty 0. Yeah, he's disputing if he has any CP.
Okay, so as well, clock update. Erik has 50 minutes left. Leigh has 30. Or 26.
Oh, wow, okay. 26, jeez.
So
how
Erik
much left in the round?
There is an hour and 15-ish.
Okay.
So Erik has 50 and Leigh has 25.
Yep,
so
time's becoming a factor. And Erik is about to take a massive lead.
Yeah, this is going to be big.
Yeah.
Looks like he's going to go for the YOLO charge here. The drones.
Yeah. So the drones...
And then hopefully tagging the broadside is part of that.
So the drones get astral aimed by the purifiers. The 10 man that just deep struck. And the paladins kill one unit of breaches and shooting, charge and kill the other one.
I could see a debate over, you know how there's certain effects don't last if you use a stratagem to redeploy. Maybe there's a debate over whether astral aim sticks on them after they teleport.
Well, I don't think he's put astral aim. Oh, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. There's heaps of debate about that, but it's weird because it says any. Do they retain negative effects from stratagems or something? Oh, sorry, buffs from stratagems. Yeah.
Right? So.
Yeah. It says stratagems specifically, so there's a lot of debate around it.
Well, haven't the FAQ that orcs don't keep walking?
No, technically it should stick because it's not.
Yeah, I got told
if
that
you
specifically.
Them, you lose it, but if you to jump them, you keep it. From my understanding.
Yeah. All right, here comes the shooting.
Maybe the purifier.
No, I'd say this is just the storm bolters from. Oh, these are storm bolters or the silencers from the
33 silencers.
Yep.
Gary Levitt's the only one that actually.
Oh, there's drones.
That'll be 3 dead. Yep, 3 dead. And here comes the one guy with the storm bolter left. Looks like he did nothing. And here we go. Here comes all the rest of the dudes. They're just going to go 50-50.
I think the problem though is with Eric's got to do a lot of damage in combat here.
Yeah, he does.
There's still quite a few drones left, so
Well, so if he takes care of these breaches and he pulls down one of these tides, and that is a 3+ invulnerable save Dread Knight and a Land Raider, 1 Riptide and 3 broadsides do not kill both of them.
he's got to tag. He's got to tag those broadsides.
If
He has to.
if he tags the broadsides, this is over. This is dead set finished. So yeah.
The problem is like, I mean, the Land Raider could maybe charge around those drones and then do like a janky pylon.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought he was going to do as well. He charges it, then uses piling.
Because you can technically charge that Land Raider around the corner and then pylon as long as I'm closer
Exactly
to the
right.
drone. You can basically move 6 inches towards those broadsides.
Yep, I agree. I think if he manages to pull that off, this is huge. And the chances of the broadsides killing him in Overwatch, killing a Land Raider in Overwatch, pretty minuscule. But combined with everything, who knows? Yeah, George just said same thing.
So 2 breachers lived by the looks of things.
Yeah, it's all right. They'll pop to morale pretty much.
Yeah, he's not going to spend his last 2 command points.
Yeah, I don't think he cares, even if they survive. Like they don't add anything. Yep.
Oh,
sorting
a few
some
more
stuff out.
drones.
Yep, a few more get popped.
Looks like the Dread Knight's still shooting all its crazy million guns.
Yeah. 2 more wounds. 1 fails. I would hate to. I'm not going to call it yet, Drake. My God.
It'll come down to the cards, though, man, because if Erik
Yeah,
can
it will.
score 2 or 3 more points here, I think he's in really good shape.
Well,
And survive one more.
Yeah, well, Eric's only given up 1 kill point as well. And, yeah, he's just been picking them up from Leigh pretty much. Well, he should be up
The
to
drones
4
are going down
or
pretty
5
quick
now.
too here.
Sorry? Yeah,
The
the
drones are
drones
going
in
to be gone by the end of this turn, most likely,
Yeah,
or at least.
the drones in the breaches. And he should pick up one of these broadsides. Sorry, Riptides.
So that Apothecary looks like it's going to have a 1+ save against those.
Yeah.
Oh no, I guess it's -2, right?
The what?
The Apothecary's got in the bushes back there.
Yeah, he'll have a 1-up save right now. So he'll have a 2-up against the... Which is, I guess, is why he hasn't gone for him. Because everything he's got right now is actually decent.
Yeah, but don't let her sit on. Most vehicles hit on 6s at this point. Like,
Yeah, but
including
he doesn't care about the actual hit. He's just trying to lock stuff up. Yeah, but funny enough, Land Raiders have 6 attacks. Hitting on 6s. That's strength 7 or strength 8 or some shit.
that Archon land. You know what he's doing.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Oh, he
Except
killed the.
he made
killed
a
the
hover
hazard
one.
suit.
He killed a hazard suit. Wow.
Wow.
I'm impressed.
Okay, so here comes the charges.
Hey, yeah, so he actually has the relic bolt gun, I think.
Yeah, Fury of Deimos.
Yep. So that's why he got the hazard suit, I think.
There you go. Little spicy little tidbits.
Can you grade or good off drones?
Yes, you can.
Like, if you charge drones, can you grade or good them, or is it only the?
I've got the decks right here. I was looking at it before. I can tell you in 2 minutes, if that.
Do you think all that shooting, if you charge Land Raider, can take it?
It's no, they do have for the greater good, so they can totally have a watch on them.
Do you reckon he's going to charge the paladins into the broadsides first and try and stop them there, or?
Well, I think you declare the paladins first. There's no point not doing that.
Yeah, because he can waste the greater good there if he wanted to try and overkill with SMS, but
Yeah, and let him tempt and possibly waste the high yield. I'd totally charge.
SMS doesn't need line of sight.
Yeah, but the high yields do need line of sight. I would totally go with the paladins first. How many paladins are left? There are 4 paladins left, Mr. Paddlepot Poodle.
Do you think he's to charge the guys that are close and then string out and tag the broadsides? I
Yeah,
don't think he's got enough models for that.
yeah. I'd be able to. Well, I'd suggest. Is there actually anything between him and the broadsides? I don't think there.
Nope, all the drones are gone.
Yeah.
The problem is though. Yeah, I don't know. So this is the turn.
It's a really long charge.
Yeah, it would be.
I guess he just.
I honestly don't know if he needs to charge the paladins.
Did he just end his turn?
I think they're better off just sitting there. Yeah, look, maybe he doesn't do anything. Maybe he just sits there and goes, man, I've got all.
Yeah, because he just discarded his card.
Yeah, I've got all the pressure. I've got all the board control. What are you gonna do?
And yeah, because ultimately, like, if he charges and doesn't make it, he's giving him a free turn of shooting.
Yeah, he's just taking damage for no reason, and he's up on.
Yeah.
So I'd be suggesting just sit there. Fuck it.
That is really interesting play.
Yeah, it's ballsy play, man. That is a brave soul. But that is what his play with the Purifiers, I thought that's what it signified to me before. That he was just going to play super defensive. And look, he's really walled off that 3-point objective as well. Like, there's nothing there's nothing Leigh can do to get that 3-point objective. He can go gate over it, walk over it to whenever he wants.
So the Breachers passed morale by the looks of things.
Yep.
It's okay.
I think they could have only failed it on a 5 anyway. So
yeah, I'm impressed.
Because they have bonding knives, so 6 is auto pass.
Yeah, I'm really impressed they survived, to be honest. You could have even, like, one crazy thing you could have done with the land raid tides, because then they have to fall back and shoot. They don't have, and they'd be shooting on 5s because they don't have target lock.
Ooh, do you feel like, question for you, the Grandmaster,
Yep.
can it,
Heroically intervene?
right? Could it intervene there if he doesn't do that first side?
Oh, you totally can. You won't get to overwatch it. It'll just come in, walk in, and punch you. That'd be pretty funny.
I wonder if he sees that. I'm sure he does.
If Erik sets that up and pulls it off, fuck.
Because he's going to be forced to move it, which is good because he's -1.
Mind
And
you,
it's probably already at minus. It's already at hitting.
Yeah, I'd say it's absolutely great. 100%. I'm not sure if that's 3 inches though.
That's a big 3 inches.
It looks like a big 3 inches to me.
It's a Nick Nonabati 3-inch.
That's what he tells all the
Hey,
ladies.
we call it a Denise 3-inch or a double Denise.
Ooh.
We call it double
Denise.
Double Denise. Yeah.
Double the knees.
Oh, crater, -2 inches.
Yeah. Doesn't
Doesn't work on that.
Doesn't work
This is
on-
just further talk.
intervene there.
So, he's
Looks like he's gone to get some wounds back on his Riptide to get him back to 94.
No, I think he just rolled kill pains, so I think he just overcharged
Okay,
again.
he just overcharged again.
I'm gonna step away for a couple of minutes. I'll be right back.
What's
No
going
worries,
through Eric's head right now as far as not trying to that charge?
Yeah, well, I think he's just like, well, I'm winning. Why should I mess with this?
Because
And look at the scoreboard. It's 5 to 10.
no, that's true. He's gonna have to shoot that land raider because the character's business moves.
Yeah, well, he has to shoot. He has to kill the Land Raider, and but he also has to kill the Purifiers, and he has to kill the Paladin. And I think he can kill one of those things. He's guaranteed to kill one of those things. He can't kill 2 of those things, let alone 3 of those things.
So I just checked as
No.
well. One Riptide's on 4 wounds, the other one's on 9 wounds.
Oh wow, okay. So one of them absolutely. That's great.
But if he can survive this turn, he could potentially take out 2 Riptides next turn,
Yeah.
and then that's the game.
And he can take 2 Riptides and tag the broadsides next. So, I honestly think this is game already. But crazy things have happened. Crazy things have happened, and this is a tower. This is a tower. We need a time check on Leigh, please.
On the round?
Yeah, but
How long? What's
no
on?
CP left. Eric has no CP, so he's not going to play twice.
Yeah, what's on the chess clock?
Yep,
For both of them.
1 second.
If he's up 10-5 though, that's a
It's
That's
almost
not good.
it's in. I would say that is close to insurmountable without him being able to get the 3-point, which Erik can go and get.
which
whenever
one's
he
the
wants.
3-point? The X, the red X.
The one with the plus sign on it, yeah.
And I figure Eric can always jump on that bottom of the final turn.
Yeah, Erik can go. Erik can just walk out of there with a on that rule and just grab
Alright.
whenever he wants. And he at the bottom of turn.
I got the times. Leigh's on 30. Wait, what did you say? 13?
Yep.
He can't be on 30.
No, he can't be on 30. He was on 20. You said he was on 26 before.
Yeah, exactly. On Leigh. What about the other one? That's impossible. Apparently 32 and 39 are on the clock.
Huh, okay. Right,
So-
whatever.
I don't know how
That's a lot of time.
I haven't seen him pick up the clock, I haven't seen him touch man. You able to give us an update on Liam versus Josh McMillan? Yeah, George is pretty right. A Tau, like orcs, front load all their damage. And
So here we go, right into shooting. Looks like the hazard suits are about to shoot that character. Cover.
yep.
That's a lot of dice.
That's a
So,
hell of a lot of dice.
sorry, but they had paused the clock during debates, which I didn't know about.
That's not right.
The
And-
yellow card there. Get them both out of here.
Where's Pete? Get him out of here. Top table, no top table. Pull him off.
Oh, that's
Don't-
survivable. I mean,
please.
they're only 1 damage, right?
Yeah. I was about to say, please don't pull him off.
all right, they're
It's not that
coming.
kind of stream,
They're coming
guys.
off, guys.
Very survivable.
yeah.
He's not that many wounds, though.
Yeah, give us the update on the Liam game if you can.
One thing at a time. I got to reset the clock for these guys. They requested a reset, so
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Is that it? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Sally.
yeah, there's
Yeah,
40,
see you later.
45 left.
All right, here we go. 4 shots from the breachers, looks like.
Yep. So 2 hits. Looks like 2 wounds. They won't be within 5 inches, surely.
Oh, man. That's a dirty game.
Yeah. Oh, whatever. Alright, so killed a paladin. That paladin had already taken a wound anyway, so
So they reset their clocks by accident? Is that what you said?
No, he said they paused them during debates. And they've requested that he do a reset of the clocks for how much time he...
Well, it's hard to do now because I don't know what's been happening, but I know Leigh was on 26 before, so he can't be above what he was on before. So I've set Leigh to 20 minutes, which I think is very lenient, and Eric's going to go to 25.
Yep, I think that's very lenient. Yeah, you should never be touching the clock, guys. For those out, you should never be touching the never.
Only the refs should stop the clock.
Only the umps can pause the clock. Yeah.
Who stopped the clock? Get him out of there!
Get him out of there! Pull him off! Get him off! Send him out! Send him home! Put him on the
Bunch of
bench!
assholes.
George just said that is worse for Leigh, actually. I say it's good for Leigh because that means Leigh's gone through turn 3 and
So it
only
looks
spent
like
6
you
minutes.
SMS with the paladin.
So
Or
he's
not paladin, the purifiers.
yeah, I'll be putting the SMS in the purifiers. They get 4 up. They get a 3 up save.
Yeah, will be a 4.
Yeah, it'd be a 4 up save. So it's a much better chance of cleaning them off.
Gotta be the high yields in the land ritter.
Yeah, for sure.
That land ritter can survive. That's a lot of saves.
Yeah, this is amazing amount.
Does it blow up? I think that was the blow up
Yeah,
right there.
I think it's dead. Yeah, that's an incredible amount of saves. Wow.
Yeah, it did blow up.
No, so it was,
that was the
yeah.
character.
No, it was on the Dread Knight.
But I thought the land ritter is closer. How can you target the Dread Knight?
It's got over 10 wounds.
Oh, does it? I didn't
Yeah,
know.
it's 12.
Yeah, it's only toughness freaking 6 as well. Ugh.
That's unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate. And that's only it's only at best it's got a 3+ inv. Some more purifiers are going down from SMS.
This is must be the Riptide at this point. If Erik or if Leigh can pick up that Grandmaster, that's not great for
No, that's a really bad thing.
Yeah. No, in fact, I honestly don't know if Erik cares at this point.
he just needs to live and jump on the objectives here.
Yeah. Well, honestly, all he needs to do to win is live and get on the 4.
Did you just pass that many saves?
I don't know if he can, but he can't anymore because he doesn't have any CP left.
He should have a 3+ invuln on that Grandmaster because he's got a
but he
second.
can't get the 2++.
He can't get the 2+. Yeah. What is? I would have thought Leigh would be finished by now, but it looks like he's still counting out dice.
I think this is the other. That's
over 18. That's over Riptide. So it's got to be broadsides, but I thought the broadsides already shot.
There's no way he hit all those.
There's no friggin' way, yeah. Wow. And he's rerolling to wound. That'll be.
Because he's got.
Have to
He's
be
got
broadsides.
this must be the broadsides because he's got command and control.
Yeah.
This must be against the purifiers.
That's an insane amount of hits and wounds.
Yeah, that went very well.
Yeah,
that went very well.
That'd be the squad.
Yeah, there they go.
Yeah. That is hitting on 4s, winning on 3s with 24. I don't think that's insane. That is insane, man. So 24 shots here, 12 hits.
Yeah, way more than 12 hits. It looked like he had
eight,
10 hits.
Yeah, eight wounds, and then he rerolls, so he gets 10 wounds, and then he's got a 4-up save. He should lose 5 guys, and that's with the rerolls to wound. And he just oh man, he just picked up so many freaking guys there.
Yeah, those dice don't have 2s and 1s on them.
Yeah, they don't have 2s and 1s on them. Yeah, Luke, check the dice. Get him out of there.
That's a lot of saves.
Yeah, that's a phenomenal amount of saves as well, man. Wow, coming up Millhouse for Leigh. Uh, 2d3 damage. Looks like the Grandmaster has 1d6 wounds left. So the Grandmaster's still alive. The Purifiers are dead. Apart from that, everything's sweet.
What's shooting now?
But I don't know if there could be anything left, man.
Something pinged off a wound there.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. He lives.
Here we go. It's on. He heroically intervened. He freaking did it. The maniac.
He did it.
The
That
freaking
was it.
maniac did it. Ah!
He was in 3.
Did. Yeah, he measured it. He's like, yeah, I mean, bang, gotcha. Oh.
G'day, lads.
Only 1 wound.
On the drones.
And he lost 1 drone. Doesn't matter. It was still cool. It's still cool.
Well, now he doesn't have to Overwatch.
Exactly. That's big.
He's charged his Land Raider into the drones. So the drones have charged the Land Raider just to stop him out of charged up next. Absolutely right call there.
That is right, because now he can't fall back and charge the broadsides.
Yeah. But you just stay there. You're just going to stay there. Maybe
He lost you to Overwatch.
Yeah. This game is starting to get messy now, boys. They're smashing that paddle.
This is good.
They're going crazy.
Good.
They keep tapping that paddle. Tapping the paddle.
Why are they still rolling dice? What's happening now?
What's going on here? I'm so confused. Yeah, he's just got...
Man, the drones are going to save him here.
Well,
There's still those paladins in the back, though, right? Like that's.
He's still got 3 or 4 paladins.
Now, if you charge something that's engaged, can they still greater good Overwatch?
I believe so. Yeah.
If they're already engaged.
Yeah. So if you move those paladins out, charge the drones, can he Overwatch with the broadsides?
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
Man, that's so ridiculous.
Yeah, I know.
But I wonder how many points Leigh got there, because Eric's up right now, so if he can kind of...
Yeah, Eric's up by a lot.
So Leigh picked up 2 kill points that turn that we know of, and that's all we know of. I think these are his attacks in combat now.
Now Leigh's drawing him a picture.
Yep.
His little heart.
There's 2 saves on drones.
Yeah.
Oh, did he just pick up he picked up a drone! Land Raider! My god. The people are asking for news on the... And Josh game.
What's this?
Eric's just out of options at this point. He just doesn't have a lot left.
What is it?
Who is?
Oh, righto.
This is the scoring for match.
Ah, sweet.
Luke, can you hear us, brother?
Hello?
Yeah. Are we able to get the scores on the Liam McKinnon game?
Luke's just going to get him for us.
Beautiful. Thank
Now,
you
can the
very much.
Grandmaster, does the Grandmaster do a regular smite? Like a big smite?
Yes, he does, unfortunately. Is that
So
Mr.
he could-
Waldock?
It is Mr.
that-
Waldock. How are you?
Is that Ducky? How you doing, Ducky? This is
Hi.
Hayden Warlock, everybody. We had him on stream game.
Sorry, he has a normal smite or a little smite?
He has a little smart, man.
It's everything in the Grey Knight book, baby smites, even the Librarian.
Yep, except the purifiers that they have.
It
the
purifies.
3 inchers.
Yeah. Oh, find $1 for every time I heard that.
Looks like he's got to try to tag the broadside. He's going to get him as close as possible. Without
Yeah, close as possible. Charge through. So, well, he's going to have essentially 32 SMS shots to go through to make it.
Yeah, but that's easy business. Except for the way Lee's been rolling the last round.
He's been rolling. Yeah, hitting on 5s. What is wins on 3s, probably 7, 8 wounds, and he's going to have a 3 plus.
So the only Erik needs to kill Riptide and tag the broadside. That's what it's needed.
Yeah, agreed, mate.
Okay. So it's the top of Eric's turn, and he's still up by 1 point.
He's still up by 1 point.
Yeah.
And so Leigh got 4 points that turn. That's pretty good.
That is really big.
Gated his far away up onto the far objective there.
Yeah, that's a good idea. He's just gated onto the is that to the 3-point objective?
How many's Erik got? Yep. And both players are out of command points as well.
Yeah. What's left on the clock for Leigh?
Can't see the clock.
That's alright. Check it after the
Now, question for you.
I want to know
Here's a
the
good
clock
point.
time.
If he didn't base this Riptide, technically he could pile in around it and then consolidate into the other Riptide.
Into the other Riptide. You're absolutely right. So he's made a little bit of a faux pas there.
So you can see there's a gap from the camera. I wonder if they're meant to be based.
So Lee's got 14 minutes left. Eric's got 21.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the last creature about to die from the
Yep, by the Paladins.
Paladins. Let's go point. Yeah, he goes.
He did his best.
You done good.
I'll tell you what, it's getting a bit warm in this shed, hey.
How is it?
It's, imagine CanCon, but a quarter of the size of the shed. It's still got about 120, 130 players in here, plus spectators.
Wow.
And you got one lot of roll-up doors on each end. They're about maybe 5 meters wide.
Sounds spicy.
It's very, it's humid.
Here comes FMF.
Here's that Overwatch.
There's the Overwatch.
That's a lot of hits if that's all he's pulling. Oh my god.
There's no way.
Never mind. Oh, those are. That's a lot better. So, 5 wounds.
5 wounds, 3 up saves.
Did you lose
Pulled
one?
another one.
Oh, no way. He's got a whole one.
Nope.
No, beautiful.
Nah, he just did 1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay, here's a huge roll for Erik.
There's no CP, there's no nothing, there's no reroll.
This is straight up gangster Warhammer.
Yep. Just straight up. He's going to make it.
Just playing a bit raw.
What's the discussion here?
Oh! He made it!
Oh, you freaking
Yeah.
fella!
Made it.
Ah! Ah!
So you reckon he might be able to get a good wrap here?
If he wraps it, it's over, man.
I think if he's smart,
Yeah.
he tries to kill his drones. And
It looks like he's got enough
other
Terminators there to
have,
sandwich this unit.
So what's that duck?
Does he still have enough to try point? He does.
Yeah, he's got 4 guys there.
Yeah.
Easily.
Riptides, I think, are on like 4 wounds.
Shit.
Yeah.
Even without the try point, just losing them for a turn
One this turn.
Yeah.
in turn 4, they're not shooting turn 5, and without them, the one Riptide does not kill a unit of Paladins, and then he just does it again, man.
So it looks like the Riptides are all wounded enough so they can't run any direction they want when they fly out of combat if they do want to fall back.
Yep.
So they'll basically be restricted back down into where Lee's hand is.
Yeah. They're not going very far, and if they do, they don't have target lock.
Yeah, very true.
One of them will be hitting on 6s, the other one will be hitting on 5. But he hasn't got one. He's got one that's free.
Well, one of them's only got 4 wounds and it's about to get punched in the face by a Dread Knight, so...
Yeah. And look, yeah. It should pop, that one. Fucking maniac, Erik. Fucking maniac. We're still waiting for that update on the Liam Hackett.
I don't know where Luke's gone. Luke
Erik
was
just
supposed.
realised that entire exchange wasn't on his clock. Actually, no, sorry, it wasn't. Sorry, I had it wrong.
I wonder if he can. He must have based the Dreadnought, but even last turn, he could have heroically intervened, piled in, and then consolidated into the other Riptide.
Yeah, if he had done that, this is GG to the D over.
I mean, it's easy to see from up here, but
yeah, exactly right. We can see things. So, and Erik is very short, so he's probably seeing like the air is a lot denser where he is, so he's getting more oxygen to his brain. That's why he can make these great moves, guys. It's the secret.
oh man, did it just bounce the Grandmaster drones?
Yeah, looks like he just bounced a little bit.
Yeah, look, that's not.
Oh no, he looks like he's still doing the Paladins.
Yeah,
But he bounced I think that was the Grandmaster attacks that did nothing.
But I mean, well, he shouldn't be going back to.
I don't know if he's swung the Grandmaster yet. No, he does. He's just changed.
looks like he's not going for the wrap that I can see.
Yeah. So we got an
It's hard
update
to see
on Liam.
Yeah, that's his turn. So yeah, the Grandmaster must have bounced.
And he didn't get the wrap off. Yeah, it looks like he's only scored the 1 point that turn, the 1 kill point for killing the Breacher. He might have caught up significantly with that turn. What did you say? What did you say the update was there, Hayden?
Alright, so we got Liam. Looks like he's going to get a definite win out of this.
Yep.
He's looking pretty good on the table. He's got good board control. Between Simon and Jeremy, so Simon's got a couple of Raiders and 2 Ravagers left, versus, would you say, 2 Armigers? That's 2 Armigers and a Night Crust. But they're all sort of wounded and crippled, so they're about mid-bracketed. And between Josh and Brian, it's looking pretty close, but he's about to have 4 Pennant Engines come in and do a bit of hurt. So
Nice.
depending on how they go.
So we just noticed there that he had to fall back. He had to fall back with the drones as well. So those drones that were on the Land Raider, otherwise he couldn't have fallen back didn't have enough room to fall back with the broadsides.
Yeah, so he's gonna get a Riptide that's probably gonna be hitting on 6s, and then the other Riptide that's probably hitting on 4s still, and then the hazard suits.
Yeah, so one unit the hazards will be out of range, only 18. They won't be in
Oh
range.
really?
Yeah.
That's pretty close to the. I think that's questionable to the Grandmaster. It could be just out of
Oh
range.
yeah. Sorry, to the Grandmaster. Yeah, you absolutely.
Yeah, I think he measured it out first. So
Looks like he took another mortal. No. Maybe he has
Yeah,
a
I think
3++.
he's- I think he's giving himself the 3++.
Get that smite in there.
And I assume Shadow Sun shoots this turn to try to
Yeah, she has.
blow up either the
I think-
Land
I
Raider
think
or
he's gonna
the.
try to pop over and try to grab an objective here, or get close at least.
Yep.
Well, he's just going to try and
The,
get over.
That means Riptide's also hitting on 5s.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he's just going to jump up to that left objective, the one to the upper left.
Is it 14-9? Is that correct?
Yeah. Hayden, can we get you to confirm the scores? Is it true and correct that it's 14-9?
Is 14-9 the correct scores? Yep, so that's correct. And
Bit
top-
to do it.
Top of turn 5, there's probably looking at about 10 and 15 minutes left on the clock.
Yep.
So this will probably be our last turn realistically.
If Erik survives this turn and can tag everything again, I think he wins.
Well, if Erik just doesn't get wiped, Leigh needs to wipe him to win.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Now,
he's
is
got
this
the-
all he got left? What's in the middle? Is there anything else hiding up top? Or in corners?
there's one guy hiding on the 3-point objective.
Yeah.
Right. So he could, if he tables him though, it's an auto win no matter how many he has, right?
Yeah, he can't table him though. I don't think he has anything that'll kill that character, because he has to kill the Grandmaster and the Land Raider to get to that character on the. So
Oh, that's the character up there.
Yeah. I think it's his brother captain.
And there's a pocket there in the top left corner as well. in the Abbey.
Oh wow, okay. The Apothecary's still alive, and so he's got sitting on 2 objectives right now.
Yeah.
And Leigh looks like he's sitting on 2 as well. One of them is contested by the Paladins.
Eric's just out partying all the time.
Yeah. It looks like he's sandwiched the Riptides in between all of his pallies and the vehicles there. So you got 2 Riptides that are basically going to be shooting, plus characters. One's bottom bracketed.
If you want to hear something very funny, if he doesn't kill that Grand Master, he just wrote.
Yep.
But he just goes and really does the same thing, except it's even easier for him to get to both of them now.
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks like he's putting the burst cannons into the Dread Knight right now.
Yes. So one of them is going to be hitting on 6s. How many wounds on the Dread Knight left, Ducky? Any idea?
These hazards into the.
These are the hazards.
Yeah, there's actually hazards.
The
5s with the advance.
The big
36 shots.
What's the top strength of those guns?
Strength 5.
So the baby cradle Dread Knight's only got 1 wound left.
Okay.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it's probably dead.
It took 6 wounds to 2d3 damage that went through.
Oh wow.
So
does the blow up? Could it kill a Riptide here?
I don't think so.
Someone let us know if it can explode, please, people. I don't know.
I don't think Dread Knights explode.
I've got a
They
feeling
do not.
But I don't think they explode either.
That's really lame. It could have been so dramatic.
And he's going on 5s, and then he has a 3+. So he's pretty unlikely to survive.
That's a lot of wounds. On a 5.
Do it one at a time, Eric. Do them one at a time. No, he's not going
He goes. See you later.
to. Balls.
So now Riptide into the Paladin.
Yeah.
I mean, he could, if the Paladins win and live, they tag their broadsides, but they're going to get overwatched, and that's not good.
Well, I think he just sits there. Man. If anything,
Do
maybe
you think he just gate away? And
I just gate away to an objective, something that's worthwhile. He hasn't got enough models on there to ever. I would just get the shit out.
Maybe gate away back to tier 2 and the orange objective, and just hopefully survive all the SMS.
I'd go for number 3. Number 3's worth 2 points.
I'd bug out because this is going to be the last turn.
Yeah, you sure this is going to be last turn, Duck?
There's less than 15 minutes on the clock. I'm just going to go do a quick clock run.
Yep. Looks like it's Paladin. So is that 2 left or 3 left?
I think he's 2 left now.
Right.
This must be the
SMS, yeah.
last movie on the one Riptide.
Yeah, so we got 7 and 15 minutes left, so I think they said they weren't going to do an extra turn.
Yep, beauty.
That's big then, because he might be able to
I think Erik wins. I think. Because right now...
Depends on the Maelstrom objectives. I think that's why they're still playing it out, if this is the last turn.
Well, right now, he's on 2 objectives, so it's... Are you sure the Apothecary's still...
Give me a sec.
Only 4 wounds.
Erik, is he still alive? Yes, he is still alive.
So right now, it's... Erik has 5
they're both
points.
gone.
Yeah, there goes the Paladins.
Erik has 5 points for Eternal Wars to Leigh's 4 for Eternal Wars. And then all he needs to do, as long as the Land Raider's alive, is
Last
to
turn.
number 3, and then it's 7 Eternal
He doesn't
Wars.
have much shooting left.
That's going to be the
Yeah,
last
he
turn.
shouldn't have anything left. That should be...
Well,
Yeah, that should be it.
just finished Leigh's turn, and he just took about 5 minutes for his turn.
Okay.
So I think, because he just took about 5 minutes for his turn, and he's not going to have enough time for a whole another turn. Yeah.
So I think Erik just backs his Land Raider up onto objective 3, and he can pretty much call his turn done, and he'll win.
Well, if this is it.
He's pulling his cards. Can you give us a score update, please, Duck? How many points did Leigh get in that? He picked up 2 kill points.
Yep, Jordan's just doing a quick tally now.
Well, I'm surprised he killed the what killed the paladin as well. I suppose he had two riptides. That's fair. 2 riptides plus Shadow Sun. Yeah, that can get it done. Which way are you going? Yeah, Erik just goes under. He's already got the 3-point objective. He's now got 2 2-point objectives. So we've got 7 for Eternal War versus Leigh's 4. Which, unless Leigh's ahead right now, I think means Erik just wins.
So Erik's up by 1. So Erik's up by 1 at the start of his turn.
Yeah, he's won. He's over, guys. It's over. If this is the last turn, he's won by about 6-7 points.
And Leigh doesn't have any like defend cards in his hand or anything like that.
That's it, boys. Grey Knights.
Are
you sure? Yeah. Are you sure this is dice down, Duck? They're not going another turn?
Let me just get the TOs to call.
Do you guys want to jump in and say dice down after this turn, or what do you guys want to do with this?
Because if they play one more turn, I think
Leigh
still wins this.
Yeah. I think Leigh can still win this if it goes to another turn. But if this is dice down now, well, Leigh's not in front right now, so he can't have possibly won. But yeah, if this is dice down, this is a decent win for Erik.
Well, he just took about 5 minutes for his turn before.
He's shooting the hazard speeds, looks like.
Okay.
This last
Yeah.
D6 damage.
kills one.
Yeah, kills one.
I'd say no, because of the clock, and you've had to punch him down. Otherwise, he would have been death clocked by now. We can't call that game and no one else's. Yeah.
This looks like they're just having a discussion on whether or not there's enough time for another round. Because it's obvious that there's probably. Yeah, I don't actually know what the right call is here, guys.
So it looks like they're going to let it go naturally. If it goes on, it goes on. Because there's still 20 minutes left in the round.
Okay, it's going to go on then. Alright, well, looks like Leigh might very well win this then.
If it goes on, yeah.
Erik's got 3 models left on the board.
Yeah, if that Lander dies.
It's going to die. He's got 3 broadsides, Shadow Sun. There's no way he doesn't lose that. But then he's just got 2 characters sitting out of line of sight. Whew, game on, guys. So
he can get a kill.
There's definitely 1 Maelstrom card being scored by Erik, maybe.
So the turn did go on, so we're on to number 6.
Here we go.
Ooh, spicy.
That's a lot of shooting left to still finish this game with.
Yeah, I know.
There go the drones.
He can go steal. Yeah, he can go steal that objective.
Right. Yeah. I mean, that Lander, I don't think it survives all that. He's got.
Well, he's only put 1 on this. He only put 1 guy on. He only put 1 drone on the objective. So, and Erik's got 1 guy on that objective. So.
Well, but Erik gets fine at the bottom turn, right? So he can come up and kill this guy.
Yeah, he just if the Lander survives, what Lander's must survive.
So there's 2 characters back there.
Yeah, Duck, can you confirm that Erik has?
So we got Drago up in front of the drones on the red cross.
Yep.
And the Apothecary hanging out the back.
It's not easy to kill. In cover.
Okay. So it's 1 for 1. So he's just cancelled. Drago's not killing what? Could Drago be an absolute beast and kill?
I mean, he's straight fucking Kaldor Drago, man. Come on.
He's Drago motherfucking Kaldor. I said it the wrong way around. But yeah, you get the
It's okay.
idea.
And he
lives in the warp.
Morrisoli, yes, I would have to assume, based on the information we got told by Luke before, at the start of his turn 4, Leigh only had 26 minutes left, and then the clock got paused, and then they reset it themselves, and then it got reset back to 20 to 26 minutes left. So he played an entire turn as
he's jumping on objectives now.
Yeah, he's just jumping on objectives. So that's the 1-point objective.
That's the problem though, because Leigh's gonna grab 4 objectives probably.
I don't know how crazy I'd be. Very, very well timed out before this turn, if they had not have reset the clocks. But that's neither here nor there, Matt, because I think that's what Matt's saying. That's neither here nor there. It's up to the TOs to discretion. We've got nothing to do with that. If this is the result of the game, so be it.
Is it 19? Is that accurate score 13?
Yeah, that's accurate scores.
Leigh just lost the point. He's at 14. Erik can still win this if he can survive with at least a character left in turn 6. Drago's a bit of a beat stick. I mean, he could. Uh-oh.
Yeah. What are we looking
Burning
at?
that clock into your Kodak.
Yeah, he's looking at his codex. What's going on,
Let's
man?
say missions. I can his ITC missions. I can see them.
So,
that is his Kodak.
from a quick glance at the table, unless Leigh scores Big Maelstrom here and these characters live, so if these back two characters live, I think Erik will still snag it by 1 point off of rough maths.
Yep, fair call, mate.
Quick maths.
This is where you got to be really careful late game, where people are rushing, and then a lot of people do make a lot of mistakes here, and then they try to get takebacks. But
Yeah.
clock's the clock. You if you make a mistake here, then that's your mistake. You know, just because it's your rush doesn't mean you should get freebies.
Exactly right.
So
man.
he didn't move the Riptides.
Yeah, he didn't move them.
He just
They're not
go
on,
straight into speeding.
they're not on objectives, which means he could have very well just gone on objective 3. I don't know why he didn't put the Riptide on objective. It cancels out 2 points for Leigh, regardless of whether it dies or not.
But this is the
100%.
broadside looks like the autocannon.
Yeah, the high yield missiles.
Yeah.
But 100% you put a Riptide on 3. Don't, like 100% you do. I don't know. I think that might be a mistake. That might come back to bite him.
I think he was trying to get the. He didn't want the -1.
Stuff the
Yeah, I think he really
Only
wants
one
to.
wound, 2 wounds.
stuff the -1. It's denying 2 points to Erik. And
Land Raider wounds?
it's so close.
Land Raider wounds?
So the big Larry's got 4 wounds left.
Oh,
That's after all the big guns.
that's after the SM
Although the
yeah. So most solely one is on 4 wings left. One is on that one on 9 wings left should easily.
here comes SMS. Never wanted a Land Raider to live so bad.
Me either, man. I don't like it. I don't like the bias, but I think everyone across the world is.
So we're down to 3 wounds.
Oh shit.
So this is
Oh.
1 wound now.
Well, he's got 1 wing left now.
He's got 1 wound left. He just passed another save from a
Yes.
burst. We're down to the last Riptide.
Oh, is this
This
the one hitting on?
is- this
This
is
is
the
the one
wo-
hitting on 6 as well.
This is the wounded Riptide's SMS first.
Oh shit, dude.
no way he survives this.
Oh,
What?
one at a time. One at a time.
Nah, he's already.
Damn it.
This is a blow and kill the Riptide. Please do.
Kill it, man.
So it's just died.
Doesn't matter. Drago survives, so it's still 5. It's 5 to 5 on Eternal Wars. With Leigh grabbing the orange one, that's 5 to 5 on Eternal Wars. Sorry, no, he's cancelled out the 3-point objective. So Drago needs to kill those drones. If Drago kills the drone,
He can kill the drones though. Smites, combat.
yeah. So how many drones is in that unit? Is that a 5-man? Because it looks
Okay,
like
here we go.
It looks like it's out of
Erik
community
got
from the
hurt
other
here.
one.
It looks like a 5-man unit.
Yeah, please give us an update of the scores as soon as you get them for how many backed up that please.
Bring an update.
I don't
right
think
now-
he got 6 points that turn.
I don't think he got 6 points there, and right now it looks like 1.
No, scores. How many did Leigh score that turn?
He got 1 kill point. That's it.
I don't think he got any cards that turn.
Yes, so Erik's just discarded one because he was impossible to get. Whew.
Could he gate onto another objective here? Because it's endgame objective.
That's the 3-point objective, man. He could get onto number 3, but he'd give up the.
Well, he's got 2
Does he-
characters, right? So he could get them both into those drones and.
Well,
Do either of those characters have gate? What do they have is the other thing, right?
Drago has gate. 100% Drago
Okay.
has.
Drago does have game.
He could maybe smite that last Riptide off. There you go.
Nah, he's just gonna be a boss. He's just gonna go for it.
Oh, he's got 1 character left. What is that, brother captain?
Yeah, he's just gonna try and go
He's
for
gonna
smite.
smite it.
He's gonna
Here we
smite
go.
the Riptide.
Oh.
Oh no, this is Stormbolter shots.
This is the Fury of Deimos too, the special.
Ah, yeah, it is.
That dude's a baller, hey.
He passed them all off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
pass them all off.
Goddamn drones.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. What did Leigh get that turn, mate? Any ideas?
He's just checking now.
Because right now, Eric's only getting 2 Eternal Wars to Leigh's 5. So he needs to be up by at least 4 points right now to make sure he's won. Is that right? Am I right there?
Possibly. So all Leigh got last time was 1 kill point, so that would put them technically even.
14 to 19. Eric's if that's true, Eric has won. The game's over. He can't lose.
Yes, that's true.
Oh, what the fuck, Australia?
Why are we still playing this game?
Oh, everyone quit Warhammer 40k.
Get him out of here!
Eric's just won 40k forever. Everyone leave, pack up, sell your models.
Looks like he's shooting drones.
Yeah.
Oh, was that it?
That's the shake. I think it's cooked.
They're just going to do a quick official tally. But it looks like Eric did get up.
My gosh.
Wow.
Just
Are you serious?
Oh, what the fuck just happened? And we got a natural conclusion, guys. There's no doubt. There's no fucking drama. 2 guys played a top table game, 6 turns. Fuck yes.
What an awesome... Yeah, that was really well played.
That was a
really well
great
played.
game.
Holy shit.
Eric just did the undoable, the impossible.
Oh man, my nipples are hard. I'm confused.
I think I gotta go to bed after this.
Yeah. Oh man, I need a cigarette. I don't smoke anymore.
Did you grab my army?
That is an absurd. That is crazy.
7.
Oh man. So Leigh would have finished the game on 19 points, and Erik would have finished on 22. Wow. Wow. Unless our scores are completely wrong.
Yep.
It's theoretically possible. It's happened before. Remember that game that Jeff and Frankie streamed, and they were commentating on the game the entire.
I hereby relinquish any titles to Erik, the true king of the world.
No, yeah, he's the king of the world. He can be king of the North. Oh man.
He already had T-Whip for GK as the first person to ever do it. Now he's got like a win, which I don't know. Now we have to talk about it on a podcast. It's gonna get weird.
Everyone has to talk about it, dude.
I'm glad we got 3 of his games on stream because no one's gonna believe us.
Oh, dude, I was trying to tell people earlier today, and it was like, oh, he must have only played garbage people. And I was like, just watch the games, guys.
Watch the games, guys. Please watch the games.
I mean, the demon matchup was absurd, but
comical.
You know, I think what this does go to show, though, is that maybe in like a format like ITC, Grey Knights aren't great, but in Maelstrom they can definitely. In ETC,
he gave
in
up.
Different formats, they can definitely. Because if this is an ITC game, I think Leigh would do it with this.
That's true. Yep.
Because he held the board most of the turn, most of the game, killed more.
He would hold more. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And so one of the reasons the GM Grandmaster is a shit pick is he gives up full Kingslayer.
Y2K 2019.
Yeah, Y2K. Oh no.
Is there any Duck? Is there any dispute about the game at the moment? What are they discussing?
I think they're talking about that objective where Drago was standing on.
Yeah.
So I think Leigh's arguing about where the placement of Drago was and saying that he couldn't actually make it to where he was because he's only got a 5-inch move in Terminator armor.
I mean,
no way. He was on the he deep struck objective.
Yeah.
Erik deep struck and placed him on the objective, so he was never not on the objective.
Is there controversy?
Possibly. I really hope there isn't, because that was just an incredible game, and I would hate for it to be marred by this.
This is not. I don't like this.
Yeah, me either. I'm not a fan of this. Can you get a tea over at that table? Make sure everything.
Do you just want to go oversee to make sure they're not having arguments? So,
Is it 1 point? Is that why it's
so Tio's jumping over just to confirm how they're calculating and what's going on.
Well, we've been up on scores the entire game, haven't we?
Yeah, it looks like they've been pretty all over scores.
The nice thing about Maelstrom cards is you have them in your hand, so you know there's no confusion as to who scored what. It's like, here are the cards.
Yeah. We might. We can't check.
Give us 60 seconds.
Yeah, we can't check out yet. I was about to say we check it out and just leave it as it is, but we don't know what's going on.
So 20 to Erik, 18 to Leigh.
Nice. That's what I had. I had Erik winning by 2. Cool. Handshake number 2. Nice. All done.
Nice.
Beautiful. All right. So there was just a bit of discussion. No problems. Just check. Looks like they're both all good. Agreements had. Much joy to be shared.
I'm gonna put my army away. I'm gonna put my army away if you want to sort. What's up? Go.
So it's a 2-point game. So is that a 12-18 or is that an 11-9?
A 2-point difference will make an 11-9.
So that means Lee's almost definitely comes second.
Well, no, because they're doing win-loss, so he'll be third.
Okay, yeah. So
they're doing win-loss, then battle points.
If Liam's got the win we think he has.
Yeah, so
does this mean...
So Liam Hackett's game hasn't gone in yet?
No, but he's definitely got the win, but it looks like they're calculating up now.
Yep, nice.
And he's been calculating Maelstrom cards for about 30 seconds now, so he scored a lot of Maelstrom cards.
What a freak. He loves using those grots to get Maelstrom cards.
Yeah, he's punching in
scores now.
Does this mean that
both Val and Diffie get out of this? Because neither player won more games?
They said who finished higher, so I think Val just lost.
Oh, I thought it was whoever got knocked out first.
No, I think it was whoever finished higher. We'll let them start.
Yep.
Alright, I have to bounce, guys. I gotta put my stuff away and get ready to wheels up.
I want Diffie to get into Val's face. Be like, how does it feel? It stings, done it. Yeah.
So, is it official? Did Erik win, or is there still some...
Erik won by 2. The final score was 18 to 20 by 2 points.
Jesus. Congrats, man.
Holy shit. Yeah, if you ever wanted an example of the jockey, not the horse, Erik Lathouras should be the first thing that comes to mind.
So we're getting about ready to wrap it up here, guys. The round's over. Almost all the scores are inputted. So we're pretty much at the tail end of the tournament now.
Alright, we will wrap this up. That is, our podium will look something like this, gentlemen. Undefeated with mono motherfucking Grey Knights. Lock that into your minds. This may never happen again. That may never be said again. In second place, we're going to have Liam Hackett's Mega Knob based Orc Army. He has gone 3-1-1. No, sorry, 4-0-1. Yeah. 4 wins and 1 draw, which was on the game prior to this one. If you wanted to check that, no. Which game did we have that one? That was the last one of. Was that the first one you had? You were talking on, Pete? Was that the Mega Knob game?
Yes,
game
I don't.
2 is Mega Knob, I believe.
Yeah. So game two yesterday is the Mega Knob. A nice tight draw against GSC. Here's the gentleman who's coming in second. Coming in third will be, I believe, Leigh Abbey with the tower you just saw on the table. So yeah, what the fuck is Australia? I bet there's going to be coverage everywhere. We will do an interview with Erik during the week just to give some exposure to what is an incredible tournament, an incredible showing by the worst army in the game. So thank you so much. You got any parting words you want to say, gents?
I mean, Australia, what the fuck?
Yeah, guys, get over it.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us on your Saturdays.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Thank
And
you very
make
much.
sure you send a big congratulations to Erik for me. Fucking excellent job to him.
Dude. We're just gonna suck his. It's just
Yeah, give him a good, a really good handy.
The whole country has to give him a reach around now. He's earned it. All right.
Yep.
Thank you so much, gentlemen. Peace out.
Ciao.
Talk is online. And thank you to everybody. Who from the stream team is still watching? Do we have Luke?
It's just me. I'm ready to wrap up when you're ready, bro.
Pull the plug, baby. Sign out on this one. Thank you so much, Lucas. On.